down to do all the trap finding stuff to find Ren and
Did I give you a
Vereldium.
pole? I think
Was it
I.
from Paul?
It was
Nope.
from Paul.
The 15-foot
15-foot extendable pole.
pole. Yeah.
Okay.
The pole from Paul. Man,
From New Wales.
doing that with an English accent would be impossible.
Oh gosh.
Okay, hey, how's it going, everybody? We're live. This is the Berserkist channel. We're back. I hope that you all had a break, because I definitely needed it. Look at my skin. I look not red anymore. I look more like human color. So, going from the ultra ruddy complexion of a man who never sees the sun to healthy boy. I say as somebody who's like 35. But I had a wonderful time down in Atlanta. It was very, very great. Thank you very, very much to my hosts who had me down there. To everybody who I met and to all those connections, I am definitely going to come back down there. To all the connections that I will make, I will see you again very, very soon. Or for the first time. So this is a gift that my wife gave me. It's a massive like cup that looks like a big Frosty. This has a ton of tea in it. So at some point, I'm just going to ask for a quick break because it's so hot in New York. It's so hot. Thank you very much, Caro, for subscribing back. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 35 of the Vereldium ongoing campaign. This is a homebrew campaign. We use 5th edition rules, and we do a lot of... Caro, I just saw the baby emoji, and that really threw me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
9 months. Sub baby.
Oh,
baby.
that's what it is.
That's not what I expected that to be.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I've been married a while. So, as you all may or may not know from the stream, I do a lot of things that are very homebrew and that are personal to my game and how I like to run them. A lot of things that we do, we make ourselves, and we check and see if they're going to be fun, and if they break the game, that was a good chance, and then I usually will be like, that's too much. Let's tone it down just a little bit. Or it could be something absolutely awesome. One of the things that I do that's special is tarot cards. These are my inspiration. There are 4 ways that our players can use them. You can either turn them in and reroll any dice whatsoever. You can gift them to another player, and they can reroll any dice. You can force myself, who is going to be playing the Ravenous, normally, I shouldn't say normally because it's nothing's normal anymore. What the hell is normal? There is something that you can do. Damn it, Nuggets. You changed your name again, didn't you?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I just discovered today I couldn't have my original one back for like 6 months.
You got what?
Yeah, you can change it every 30 days, but then your name doesn't go back into the pool of usable names for 6 months.
That's
oh my goodness.
crazy. Okay.
Exactly 1 chicken nugget.
Exactly
one chicken nugget.
Well, I
Sorry, I did
you
not
could
mean
just-
to derail.
No, I love this community so much, and it's for reasons like that. So I saw in the Discord that you had Thunder Shark, so I put that as your name because I thought you were changing that.
Oh, I will keep that.
That's. Do you not know that that is your name? Like in like on our friends list, you are Thunder Shark.
Thunder Shark.
You know, I hadn't really thought about that.
Okay, well,
I'm Thunder Shark now.
I guess that's my
Thunder
silliness.
Shark. Hoo-ha-ha.
Please don't change your Twitch name again. I feel like that would just be, the cycle would continue. And we know you. As
Oh, I
Nuggets.
can't for another 30 days.
Oh, perfect.
Dang it. So every month, it's just like exactly 2 chicken nuggets. Next month, exactly 3 chicken nuggets.
Just keep doing it until you get exactly 10 available again.
Exactly.
Get back to the McDonald's. One day it's just going to be McDonald's 10 chicken nugget meal.
Oh man, those allergy meds are really going straight to your tongue, huh, bud?
Yep.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
This is going to be a good game. So, a lot of homebrew stuff. We also have some homebrew classes, some other things like that. A phenomenal community. And this is all a community-based game. So these players are not the same players every single week. You actually can join our game. The link right here to our Discord is at the top. You can roll off in our Discord for a place on either the Ravenous, who will play all of the monsters who will provide obstacles for our players, or you can play as the Vanguard, who are our 5 PCs that we have running every day. You use all of my assets through D&D Beyond. We use Roll20. And we make this as fun and open for everybody. We have new players come in all the time. If you ever have any interest or if you've ever been curious, by all means, please do. Also, just make characters to your heart's content. I think in our D&D Beyond campaign thing, we have like at least 60 right now, all the way from back when we started to right now. So if you're interested, you want to join, we have a ton of content in there. Most of it is free. We have great links. A lot of other streamers that are here too that link to their things. At the end of today's session, we're going to be raiding over to Critical Role because they're going to be doing some fireside chats and announcements and talking about the end of their campaign and the start of their new one, which is pretty neat, while they plan Campaign 3. But until then, I'd like to point out 2 other things. On the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, right below that chat box, you're going to see a little purple bubble. We call those trouble bubbles. As you watch the stream, that number is going to slowly accrue. If you're a subscriber, that is going to accrue faster. What you can do is you can turn those in to gift the caravan, who is all of us, those of you watching the stream and those of you playing in it. You can gift wealth, supplies, traveling food that allows you to travel to a new location. You can gift weapons. You can gift inspiration cards. You can unleash the archers, which fires a bunch of arrows fires a bunch of arrows at the enemies. You can have help. What are the other ones? I have a brain freeze.
Healing yodels?
You can do the healing yodel, which is a single D4 to any creature on the map. Or you can go into some of the community challenges, which you see that we just raised half for one. That's either bigger healing potions with now that the whole caravan is level 8 at the base level. Greater healing potions are the base for them. So therefore, once that is raised, you all are able to get 5 healing potions of greater or more. You can teach Erezever, your court magister, who is able to learn any spell from any class or any race or any other of those cool things that you may use one time during the session. So one spell can be used at one time during the session from Erezever. It is a free whatever you want. Or you can try to put back in for the Chevalier Rescue Battalion. That is, if any of our players meet the Reaper and their character dies with no way to revive them, this allows for their character token, for their PC to not fully die. They're rescued by the caravan, and although they can no longer participate for the rest of the session, their character lives on. You're also going to notice in the upper left-hand corner, and thank you very much to the anonymous gifter and to Caro for gifting more subs. That is our community art giveaway. We currently have an artist by the name of Loki Artistry that has been doing some amazing and absolutely incredible work. Most recently did work for our... Let's face it, Horacenio is like community MVP. Like, he is the absolute best. So, yes? He is the absolute best, and we all love him very, very much. We gifted one of our major art commissions to go to him. He just had an incredible art done of his character Keisha, and his significant other's character, first original character, Cinder, and how much they are interconnected in their stories. It is a badass painting. It's so good. So please check it out in our community. Link at the top. Drinking out of a big, like, dollar store toy big gulp just makes me feel like a kid again.
Use like 2 hands and pretend that your hands are tiny.
I just have a very big ice cream. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I just hope that this would be funny. It wasn't. That fell flat. So, I would like to introduce our players for today. We have Nub Muffins, Black Irish 19, Rose Kai Kai, Caroton 87, and Nuggets, who's back.
Nuggets.
When you have to choose which name to introduce them by.
I'm really enjoying this ongoing joke that we have. Like, this has been fun. So, Nub Muffins, would you please introduce yourself and your Kobold Barbarian, Brenna?
I am Nub Muffins. I am the other half of Kiratan 87, and that's my son in the background. And I play Brenna, the crazy little 2-foot-tall Kobold Barbarian. So, wild magic barbarian.
Mm-hmm. Wild
who wants
magic.
to bash everyone's face in while also loving everyone.
It's phenomenal to have you back. Black Irish 19, one of the OGs. Would you please introduce yourself and Maresh with a brand new microphone?
Hello, everybody. Yes, indeed. I am Black Irish 19 here on Twitch, and this is Maresh, the Water Genasi sorcerer, he's had some crazy experiences, and all I'll say is go watch the last episode to see some crazy character development.
Yeah. The crazy character development is definitely the word I would use. Rose Kai Kai, welcome back with your original character, Nibera. Would you please introduce yourself, Nibera, and your special Drake?
Yes, I am Nibera, a Furball Ranger who was once part of high society that decided to go ranger against her parents' wishes. And I also have my little friend, my Drake, Monday, that travels with me.
And a wonderful, wonderful bit of artwork that you won earlier during our commission giveaway. That is beautiful, and we'll be able to show that to everybody the next time that that Nobera comes back into the caravan. Unfortunately, it was just a format issue, so definitely be able to do that next time. Caroton 87, what's up? Could you please introduce yourself and Incursion?
Hello, everyone. It's myself, Carotan87. I do stream a wee bit on Twitch here at the same moniker, and I am the controller of Incursion, purple tiefling with green hair at times and claws and scythe thing, and it looked like a Grim Reaper once I get everything all put together. But I am the part 2 of Miss Muffins over here, my lovely girlfriend. And you might hear a small child screaming in the background, who is an adorable little barbarian himself. And we're here to kick ass.
No bubblegum?
Oh, and role play.
Or make friends. Or make
Or
friends.
make friends. Or make friends. Or make friends. I forgot about that.
But no bubblegum.
Shush, Horsenio.
All right. For anybody who wanted to know what Horsenio said, Horsenio said, "You have learned from the previous session." It's okay.
Yep.
Horsenio's got the sass. He can do it. He can do it from like a
does.
sniper's position, just like, "What's up?" And no one will ever know, unless you're watching the Twitch chat, in which case you know right away. Thunder Shark, exactly 10 chicken nuggets, exactly 10 funnel cakes, exactly 1 chicken nugget in the Twitch chat today. Would you please introduce yourself Maseldsz and Madigan Vaughn.
So I am exactly some number of chicken nuggets today. Generally exactly 10 chicken nuggets. Today it's 1 chicken nugget. Madigan Vaughn is a human cleric, protection domain, and resident mom friend of everybody. And she also carries around a very toadish looking bulldog named Morty, who's just like her little companion there. A very real dog, not a magical creature by any means. He's just a dog that hangs out with the Vanguard. And yeah, that is pretty much it. If you hear a child in the background, then there's something wrong because there shouldn't be one.
Run.
I don't know how it got in.
Well, there is a little honker that I was able to meet the other day.
Oh yeah. Yep, my dog Riker in the background. He will probably make himself known.
So in
Only
our
during the most dramatic moments.
always. So in our
Butt
home
clenching.
games as well, with Exactly 10 Chicken Nuggets, she actually had made her dog a character page. Whenever Riker knows when things are getting tense, you'll just hear him in the background. I let him roll for whatever that was. I think I'm going to carry that over. If I hear Riker honking at a tense moment, I will let him roll for something.
I'll put his character page up just in case.
Okay. Well, you'll notice that we don't have any Ravenous this week. So there is probably going to be just a little bit more role play than a lot of you all are used to. Usually I have a very set format. However, when these moments come up, it's a little bit more time for you to explore or to solve a puzzle or to try to figure out what's going on. What I can tell you is that your caravan inventory is overflowing. Your key plot and puzzle items are now, I think, reaching maximum character limit. So there's a lot of things that you can do. However, first, I'm going to recap a little bit of what we did in the last session. In the last session, you all had spoken with Maseldsz Dalo, letting her know that you found information, that you were able to gather the sort of evidence that was necessary in order for you to put all of the blame upon the Loathsworn. Knowing that they were, I have the hiccups, knowing that they were attempting to bypass the fiend's ability to maintain themselves on this on the prime material plane by infusing their bones with zircardin crystals. You found that some Abishai were able to overcome this. You also found that banishing the Abishai banishes the body, but leaves the crystals behind. And when you brought the Abishai back, it began to melt and fuse as though it was a summoned creature. So it did follow the same laws. As you all were searching inside of the Zircardin crystal caverns, you eventually came upon your very first interaction with a gem dragon. The gem dragon, Santuia. Santuia is an opal dragon and loves gossip. Before we get started, does anybody have any questions?
Yes, actually, I do. I have 2 cards. Let's flip one.
Okay, that was quick.
How will the fates try to kill us today?
I would like for any other player than Black Irish to pick Black Irish. First one says it.
I'll do it.
Okay, who was for first?
Rose.
Rose.
The rose.
Okay, I want for you to roll me a d8.
Ah,
Go through all the
wrong.
episodes.
Wrong spot. It was a 5. I rolled it in D&D Beyond. Sorry.
It's okay. Roll it in roll 20.
Oh, I see it on the campaign roller, on the game log.
Yeah, but the crowd can't.
Fair enough.
It
Fair
was
enough.
one better.
It's 6.
Who
Well,
knows?
It's on a table, so you're not exactly sure if it's better or worse. But it's fine.
Well, D&D
Okay,
Beyond was
so-
5. That was 6.
No worries. So he drew the Lover's card. Somebody else had to pick.
Oh,
So this is the first time this card has ever been drawn in most of my campaigns. Let's see. HP, AC, Initiative.
wait. Do y'all get a +6 link on
No.
that?
As long as you all are 30 feet away from each other, you have advantage on saving throws against being advantage on charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws.
Wow, that's better than the ceremony spell.
As long as you're within 30 feet of each other, you have advantage.
Okay.
Both of
sick.
us or just Maresh?
I don't know how to answer that question because I believe both of it is yes. And
Okay.
yes. So as long as both of you are
As long as we in 30 feet, we both have advantage.
yes. Okay, now I understand what your question
That's
was.
what I meant. As long as we're both within 30 feet of each other, we both have advantage.
I'm sorry. I've been listening to quantum theory podcasts for fun.
And you said that was wisdom, charisma, and what saving throw?
Intelligence, any of the mental saving throws.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if it was
Okay, that's big.
if it was 7, then it would be any of the physical.
Dope.
You guys have an emotional relationship.
Y'all just got intellect fortress for freebies.
That works. I just need to find my pen so I can write that down again.
I was just about to say I need to go through all the episodes so I could see all the cards that have been drawn and make a list and see what's been missing out of how many cards are in there.
Well, there's 74 total cards in a tarot deck. Or sorry, 72 total
Oh,
cards in a
jeez.
tarot deck. And then there's the inverse of them as well. And I
Oh,
usually
right.
don't
Oh.
tell you what the cards are. If I flip them over and I'm like,
Fair
it's a
enough.
7 of Wands. I'll just say the concept. But the major arcana, usually I do something big to them.
Dope, 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 dope.
Okay, fire.
All right, so as you all start getting closer, Nerbera and Maresh see each other again, and as they come closer, Nerbera starts to feel this sensation that she always has when she's closer to Minde, but this one seems much more primal. As she eventually moves in and looks into the eyes of Santuia, you don't see the glisten. You see past it, far deeper. And because of your abilities as Drake Warden, and because of your ability to empathize with those of draconic nature, you can see deep within her soul, and you believe that she can see back. And you can see a slight bit of concern, but also a massive amount of boredom. So, as you all get closer together, and as you all are trying your best to maintain a good facade for Santuia, hoping that being in front of your very first gem dragon, you could present yourself in a way that is just as regal as the vision before you. Santuia opens her large and glistening opalescent mouth. A small white gas begins to escape, and you hear it tinkle, tink and crinkle above in the air as it sounds like crystals that are slowly tapping together. With a big yawn, she rests her head down on her hands and says,
I feel like I know you. Did we talk before?
Are they pointing at Brenna?
yes.
Hey, Brenna, I think this one you talked to at them statue things way back underneath Feldensberth.
Did I? Oh, you must have been the. Let me see. There was this one here, who's going to be my best friend, and then there was that one there, that was the one that's up. They were talking about they're at a mansion or something right now, and then you're not the one I told a secret to, though, are you?
Was it about the boy?
Oh no, shush, shush, shush.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Immediately, you've never seen a dragon blush before, but since Santuia is all colors, you see a rush of red going across her snout and cheeks, up through the feathers in her mane, and down through her stomach.
Oh, I am so sorry.
It's okay. It's nice to see you in person.
And to you, little one. You look so good. Have you been working out?
All the time. And look, these are my friends. This is Nibera and Megan and Big Blue, and that's Incursion.
Hello.
Hi.
You all seem so interesting. Have you been to visit any of my other friends?
It's funny you should mention that. Quite
We-
recently, we met with Vereldium.
You don't say.
Yeah, I got murdered, and I'll activate my Erlem boon and like sprout out my wings and claws and mouth things.
Ooh, you look so dashing with all of those wings. Why, if I were a younger dragon.
Look, I have them too. They're just smaller on me.
You got them too? Oh.
Everything's smaller on her.
You just.
You hear a horrid, weird, deep laugh. One that would definitely like make you cringe a little bit if you heard it at a party.
Oh boy.
You all have accepted boons so easily? My, you're so sultry. Anyone
Well,
else want one?
I mean, I took the boon because, I mean, they killed him. Like it was really crazy. Like Erlam, she had this boyfriend, and his name was Ren, and he killed Incursion, and then they were gonna bring Incursion back, but Incursion and I took the boon, so they bring Incursion back, and yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, did you say Ren? How is he?
Yeah,
How are they?
he seemed okay. I mean, I cut a couple of his limbs off, but he got them back.
Oh,
It
he
was just
gets
a flesh
that.
wound.
That's fine. It's okay. He does that.
I mean, I hate to be a hog here, but does anyone else feel like? I mean, we're graced by your presence. You're willing to give your boons so nicely to just people like us?
Do you know how our boons work, little one?
We make a, I believe we make a pact, then we promise you something in return for the gift, correct?
No.
No,
Not entirely.
not entirely.
How
You
does
see-
the boon work if you already have a god?
Not that kind of boon. We're not deities. We can never leave this plane of existence, which is fine by us. We like it here. But one thing we can do is that we can grow and become better, stronger, a little bit more powerful with the help of those that wish the same. The way that I do it is I gift a little bit of my abilities, and that I am able to grow off of your souls. I do not eat them. You still keep your souls. You may leave and go to do the dying thing that you all do. Go back into the weave of fate and come back, or not. You can sell your soul to somebody else, that's fine. But all of its growth, I take. That's all. Your soul has been reincarnated many times. All that I do is I take the growth for just that little bit of time. You can give the boon back whenever you like.
So what exactly is it that makes you grow? As far as this boon?
A spirit is grown by experience, by love, by hate, by vengeance, by really, really good parties, by great gossip. And sometimes...
Anything specific?
I personally like to go to parties dressed as different people. And I'm never the same one twice. Sometimes I have the same conversation with with one person as many different people, just to see how they really feel. It's so
We would
juicy.
love the changeling bartender
it.
that we know.
The joys of polymorphing.
It's
And the
not only
changeling
thing.
is back at the bar.
Oh. Oh, do you mean Dax?
Indeed.
I love him. Oh, I wish he would come visit more often. I'm so lonely. He always has such great stories, but he's so busy. He's work. Doesn't play. Such a shame.
All work and no play makes a dull bartender.
Yes.
Oh, he's not dull. He is sharp.
Well, if you like, the next time we stop by their establishment, we can pass along your regards.
Oh, no. Don't tell him that I want to see him. I'm playing hard to get.
Ah,
Fair enough.
Yes.
Yes, he'll come. He
We
needs
think we
to
can get
come
him
to
to come
me.
here.
Well, I mean,
We can
Should
call
we
him now.
don't tell him that I said anything. But just
if it's
let him know that you found somebody that's beautiful and available down here.
You just
make
whisper
sure it comes
campaign
up
and
organically.
Exactly. Organic growth.
I'll just go in and I'll find my new friend Larry and make sure to talk really loudly about the beautiful person or the beautiful dragon I just met while near
No.
bartender.
Not dragon. Don't
Ixnay,
tell anybody that
Ixnay
you've
dragon.
met the dragon. Come now. Why would
Yeah.
you do such a thing?
Can't be stupid, but I'm a dragon. Like everybody's used to me talking about dragons.
I see. But people may want to come and take my scales or something. And I like my scales.
I get that. Everybody wants to kill people that look like me too.
We can
kill them
keep it our
first.
little secret.
Just-
I like secrets.
I like secrets
You are
too.
one with secrets.
So, would any of you, especially you, Miss Drake Warden, would any of you be interested in growing with Santuia?
I am actually considering it.
You should. I can make
Do you got a
quick.
crystal ball? Oh, sorry.
No, but I see that you do. I am able to get a little bit of insight into things that have recently happened. You all found a crystal ball, didn't you?
We did.
I was just perpetuating a joke. I wasn't aware that we actually found a crystal ball.
Maybe somebody should check the Discord a little bit more often for the inventory.
How dare! What a segue.
That's pinned.
Cat clipped. I am checking the Discord. Link at the top.
Of course. My abilities give me just a little bit of an insight. They also make you quite quick. And you never have to worry about breathing. Also,
The crystal ball of true seeing.
just letting you know that I can make you just as pretty as I am. And I won't even charge you for it.
Well, I doubt anyone could look just as amazing as you do.
No,
But
stop.
to get even halfway there would be quite amazing.
Oh, stop. No, keep going, please.
Okay, before you go too far, this is Bizarka saying that my narcissism will definitely kick in if you start doing that too much.
We'll call you pretty.
So pretty.
Since I'm the only one on face cam, it just feels strange. Yeah, I know.
Brenna will like get up close to her so that only she can hear Brenna and be like, "Do you think you could make me pretty enough that he would like me?"
I think I can. Are you ready? This is just
Yes.
between us.
Okay.
As that happens, she starts to exhale, and you see that same sort of crystalline go all across you, and it engulfs you almost like a fog curtain. As that happens, you feel something going on to your skin that, in the first part, feels a little bit jolting, almost sharp. But after a little bit, you feel better, cleaner, and a little bit colder. But as the fog starts to subside, you now have very visibly glistening scales across your body. Each one of them is very intricately carved, very, 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 very shallowly. And it looks almost as though you have an entire tapestry of art that is going across one side of your body and spiraling in a direction that is of a Fibonacci.
Bless you.
Thank you. And as you turn around, she just goes,
Oh, absolutely stunning. And for a little bit more,
a little bit more comes out, and those little divots that have been put into your scales now start to glisten with a little bit of effervescent pearl.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Incursion,
Thank you.
Yes.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
I knew this was coming.
it's a good thing this one's not at disadvantage because you remembered to call her your wife.
You're not wrong. 21.
Okay. Brenna, as you do like the princess turn, but you do it with like awesome muscles, so you keep them up just a little bit to show off like the entire landscape that you have going across your bicep. As you spin around and you look over, Incursion immediately has his eyes super big, but his mouth like visibly trying hard not to, like, trying to keep his machismo intact before going, whoa.
Hold it in,
Part-time.
hold it in, hold it in.
This would be like the point in the middle school dance, or like every Lizzie McGuire movie, when she would come in and all of a sudden she'd be in a pretty dress and everybody else would be like, that kind of thing. Except he's not doing that. He's holding it. He's holding it in.
If there was like if there was any unlocked doors here, I would totally use thaumaturgy to just slam them open.
Nice.
Is there any flames in here at all?
Nope.
Damn.
Just the one in your heart.
But
You know what? Screw it. I'll alter the appearance of my eyes to make them turn like a Let's see. What color is Brenna?
Brenna is red scaled, green accent, and now she has what looks like a pearl beautiful like tapestry that goes down all of her scales. These will eventually grow out and will fade. But it's a kaleidoscope of beauty that she has, all with an opalescent inlay that emphasizes all of it.
I will make it so that my eyes just kind of rotate the colors between the red, the pearl, and what was it? The green accent.
Mhm.
And just kind of like trying to keep my stuff together.
Santuia pokes you in the back, and as that happens, she goes down really, really close to your ear. She's also a massive dragon, so there's no point. Everybody can hear her. And she just says,
I think it's working. No, it's working. I see it. I see it. Ooh, his heart is beating so fast.
you all are hearing this. She's not being soft at all. I don't know how many
Oh, this
people
is
have
the
ever had
best.
those friends that's like, you're walking down the street and you're next to your friend, and then some other person comes walking by that's like interesting or weird. The moment they get to hear, they say, "Man, that guy's an asshole," or something like that. It's like that. It's
Yeah.
about. It's
Swear
about
jar.
oh yeah. Good point.
Swear jar.
Swear jar. All right, I'll throw things into this. My bad. So Santuia looks, placing her head down next to the rest of you, in between Brenna and Maresh, and says,
So now that you're all here, did you just come to visit? What's happening on the roof? I'm sorry, I mean, up in the world that's not underground. Please tell me your story, it's so boring here.
Well, have you heard of the war going on?
A war? No. Really?
Indeed.
Who's involved?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Who is involved?
I always forget what their names are.
The Amiri Confederacy.
Oh, they're the worst. They're so mean.
They're a bunch of butts.
They are. Is that Black Dragon still running the show?
Hareshigo?
No.
No, wait, that's oh god, I meant to say the other one.
That pointy little blowhard? He's a suck-up. No one likes him. Everyone hates him. We all talk about him behind his back.
I believe you mean Azukanazor?
That's the one.
Thank you.
He's such a jerk. Got involved in the Thieves Guild once, and then all of a sudden he's like, no, I want the whole country. Greedy. Greedy, greedy, greedy.
Do you know who would I need to strike down that was be responsible for wiping my village? Would it be Hazakanazo or Reshkagal?
Ooh, I don't know. Have you used
Or
that
is it
crystal
both?
ball yet?
I haven't.
You could always try. That could probably answer more of your questions.
Maybe we'll give it a shot.
Maybe. Aren't you gonna go get it? Don't tell me you're
I'm
gonna
just
do
gonna
this
say,
while I'm
do you
not
want us to run
here.
back?
Where is it?
Whoa.
Where is it? Or maybe I can bring it.
It's back in our caravan, just outside the Maseldsz Dalo.
Tell me exactly where it is in your caravan. And let me see if I can do a little trick.
I think Ava said she put it in the little chest. It's like a little blue chest on the cart. Over near EMP, I think. I'm trying to remember what Ava said.
You watch as Santuia's eyes start rolling in different directions and then start crossing really hard. It's almost like they're like infinite spin. And then all of a sudden you watch as like there's a little fog cloud that appears right in front of you all, and you just hear the poof, and you watch as the blue chest slams down onto the ground, and right above it, EMP poof, slams on top of it. And
Hi.
he looks at the rest of you all and it's like, where am I? I was at the cave, and he zips right back into the fog cloud, and he's like, sorry, I missed.
My voice mod's been on the
Also
whole
love
time,
how-
hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You explain the whole thing as the dragon.
Santuia was just narrating her actions.
Speaking in third person.
That is 100%.
That's why I started giggling.
Also,
And EMP said nothing. She just did the voice for EMP.
Yeah.
Biz, look in the chat. Horacenio called it with summoning a random caravan.
Well, I mean, but look, the chest was near EMP.
Yep. So as you watch this this big cloud start to finish up, you can actually see through it. And as you see through it, you look at a bunch of your other caravan members. As they're looking down into this, a lot of them all have weapons out and are ready to attack. A few of them says like, "Dragon!" And they all start freaking out. And then afterwards, the Santuia just like, no.
No. Friendly. Sorry.
And the cloud poofs in an instant.
Wow.
Incursion pulls out a pair of pants and just said, "Hey, yeah, I have a terrible idea. Could you do that one more time, but bring that guy back and see if he could fall straight into these?"
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Ignore him.
Do not ignore
But
this.
maybe don't.
Caro, please roll me a D100, but before you do, are you going to roll higher or lower than me?
Higher!
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Higher! Got him!
Oh, sorry, I rolled a fudge roll. That's my bad.
Oh, balls.
DF. I also
Oh,
am supposed
yeah.
to be rolling those to myself, so hang on.
Double oops.
No problem. And you said you were rolling higher?
I am rolling higher. 34 is not high. Here we go.
Okay. So you pull out the figurine of disappointing power, which is just a pair of pants that follows you around. And as that happens, Santuia looks up and she says,
Oh, no, it's just a regular pair of pants.
Carry those around.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I carry around the pants.
I feel like we're about to
He's
do
been
an
trying to
Abbott
put pants
Costello.
on him forever.
Okay, I feel like we're about to do an Abbott and Costello routine here. Is it the figurine of wondrous power that is just a pair of pants, or do you literally just carry a spare pair of emergency pants with you?
It's in case his jorts get ripped. He can make
I
new ones.
carry around a pair of pants because for the entire time since I met EMP, I've been trying to get pants on him.
I'm getting a call. Hold on.
It's worse than you.
It's probably worse than you.
So Santuia
Hey,
says,
No, I cannot do that. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That'd be funny, though.
I've been. Oh. Santuia, check this out. And I pull out the wand of pubescent immaturity, and I hit myself with it because now I'm wearing jorts. This is what I wanted to do with the Warforged friend, and I hit myself with it, and then protrusion, and then I knock it away.
you knock it 3 times. So you give yourself a false erection in front of the Opal Dragon, and then just slap your junk 3 times.
Yeah.
And Brenna starts laughing hysterically and goes, "See, he's hilarious."
Please clip that.
Oh.
I need for you to roll me a persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Yeah,
And I also need to bring up... I kind of need to bring up her character sheet now. Give me just a moment.
I hate to say this, but I rolled a natural 20 and a 17 for a total of 23 with disadvantage.
Bruh.
That might not help you.
Oh, dang.
Legendary resistance.
Okay, what is the... So what is your total? 17, you said?
My total is a 23 because I rolled a nat 20 and a 17, and I have plus 6 to persuasion.
His disadvantage is 20.
Okay.
Bruh.
So, as that happens,
Dragon.
Santuia is... I'm still the dragon?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm going to keep up my voice mod on the side just so I can confirm whether or not I only have 2 screens, so I can't tell. So as that happens, Santuia looks at you and says,
You wish to get freaky with the robot? That's fine. That's totally okay. You know, there's other people who would be very interested to be freaky. Just saying.
That was... No, that
Just
was not
saying.
my intention.
But you
I-
wanted to do the waka with the robot. It's fine. I just feel so sad for some other people. So sad.
No, that wasn't the intention. It was
So-
more of just a joke
I'm
because...
so disappointed. This is my disappointed face.
It's okay
And
with
she,
the disappointed face.
she takes her snout and just bumps into Brenna. And then looks up at you, and you can see like the eyes are starting to tear. And as that happens, you watch a single tear just drop down. Then you start seeing Santuia go, and you can tell that she's done this before. This is definitely some fake crying that is very rehearsed.
Don't have to insight that, but I'm going to check my inventory for a thing if I can do anything. No, I cannot.
I have the character sheet up. I'm just letting you know that you all are really, really close together. So do you want to keep this going?
No, I'm not.
As long as she's entertained.
You know, Incursion will apologize and kind of shrink smaller as he feels like that wasn't the intention of what he was trying to do, but now he's caught off guard. He's embarrassed.
You
Incursion.
yourself, or are you making the jorts shrink?
No.
Why did I ask that question? Why did I ask that question? Okay, we're going way weird here. Let's back this up. Let's
Let's go back.
So Maresh is gonna walk up to the chest and pull out the crystal ball of true seeing.
Okay, so you pull out the crystal ball of true seeing, and as that happens, Santuia snaps out of it in a second and just goes,
Ooh, that looks great. So, are we going to try to find your tribal person or what?
Yes. I'll hand it to Incursion. See what she can find out.
I just sort of reach out and touch him on the shoulder, give him some guidance just in case he has to do anything to find this out.
Okay.
Got it. I will just take a deep breath and then crystal ball of true scene. Let me see if I can. Is it already in D&D Beyond?
It's a standard legendary item. I did not make this. This was in the player's handbook.
Got it.
Pretty much allows you to cast like a hyped up version of scrying.
So I guess I will, and I just look back. Do I target as a Kanaza or do I target a Reshagal?
Oh, I'm sure that Ezekinazu is long dead.
Oh, he big dead?
He came and talked to me, and he wanted to have me give a little boon. And then it just appeared back in my possession one day. I'm guessing dead.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's okay,
Guess
I never
I'll
liked
tag
him
it.
much.
Why is it always the chromatic ones that are bad, right?
I know, right? God.
Sounds like a generalization.
Fair enough. I
Yeah,
mean,
you insensitive brute. Shame on you.
you're not wrong. And I will target a Reshagal and activate the crystal ball of true seeing.
Okay. And because you were with Maresh in the time when you actually saw the visage of Areskagal and know his voice, you do so. So you take a moment and you press all of your intention into the crystal ball. As that happens, you watch as a bright mist begins to envelop the interior of that ball. As that happens, you can see that it's a swirl, a spiral, a tornado. As you dive closer and closer and closer and farther, your vision now becomes something of a three-dimensional virtual space. As you start looking around, and some little bits are able to come through. It does have wording, so 1 second. Okay. So, as you go through, you eventually see that Ereshkigal is sitting on what looks like some kind of a throne. But this throne is moving. As you see that it's moving, you can see that there are dozens of legs that are beneath it. You cannot see what is holding the throne up, but you can see that it is actually physically being carried. As you can see that it's moving, you can also hear a low chant, and it's an infernal. The deeper that it goes, you keep hearing, Mother, 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 over and over and over again. As you look at Ereshkigal's body, there is something that is morphed about it. His arms are much longer than that of a dragonborn. His jaw is much wider. His visage is far less humanoid and far more draconic. As you look deeper into what he is holding what appears to be a shard of a large red crystal. This, however, is not cloudy. This is clear. And this radiates with an incredible power. He's holding some kind of a ruby shard. And that's when you see his eyes immediately snap to you. And then you're thrown back into the wall. It knocks you back as though somebody pushed you. And you hit the wall.
As I hit the wall, I just go into a fit of rage, and Exus kind of pops out. And I take 3 steps toward the crystal ball, going, ah! And just I saw him.
All right. And now is the moment when I would ask. I need 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. You guys, please continue, and I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
T activation.
Tea time.
Nature calls and he's answering.
That's when we tickle the dragon, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that was an interesting vision we just had.
I know. Incursion will tell everybody all the weird stuff he saw.
What was the ruby dragon's name? Was that Zemfaxi?
Zemfaxi, yeah.
Yeah.
There's someone, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, towards exactly one chicken nugget. Someone has armor that might be bound to them because I might have tricked them into doing it.
I mean,
Well,
it
and-
wasn't so much a trick.
If you look in the same chest there's a spell book that's Zenfaxi's spell book too,
Right.
that they got at the same
Oh.
time as the orb.
I mean, you're not a wizard, but could you use it?
Well, it would be something that could be used to like hold to try to scry on Zenfaxi.
Fair.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
we do
Wow.
still need to figure out where exactly he is.
I know where he is. That's the thing. I was watching the episode and going, I know where that is. Like, that's the mansion up at Felden's Birth that has all the vampires. We were supposed to go there to free the vampire that we saved.
How easily we lose track of certain paths.
Yeah, no, right?
My brain is a book. It catalogs everything.
We are thankful for it.
She's right.
I've got the memory of a goldfish.
Every
Same.
now
That's
and
why I'm starting to write stuff down.
you ever
She's
have
right.
that SpongeBob movie? Oh,
There was a mansion that had some vampires in it.
Which we should definitely go there and find Zenfaxi. And Madigan better come because they got Zenfaxi armor.
Yeah, I mean, so far it hasn't been really an issue. It hasn't popped up. It works out as armor just fine.
you know, you pay for the contract at $69.95 a month, plus like collect calls and nights and weekends.
You know, I look at it like this. Deal with it when it becomes an inconvenience.
Exactly.
Just know, you guys can have your eyes on all these dragons, but when it comes to Asar Katine, that's my best friend. My best friend.
Understood.
Got it.
My best
You
friend.
You only hug the statue like a bunch of times.
In
So
case,
I got to talk to him. I didn't get to see him in person, but I got to talk to him. And he's gonna be my best friend. He might not know it, but he's my best friend.
So as Santuia looks down at this crystal, or down at your crystal ball,
Oh my. He's so much different. He was just a pathetic little dragonborn priest when I saw him last. He's changed.
What could make someone change like that?
Probably. I don't want to say. But it's probably not something on this plane of existence. Or maybe he took a little bit of aberrant meat. Who knows? Stuff can do weird things to you.
I see.
I've heard stories of infinity stones and copyright infringement.
thank you all very much for enjoying anything that's Bizarchus, because after that one, I am definitely going to be shut down.
Thanks a lot, Kiro.
it's been a good year. I hope you all had fun. Goodbye.
See, don't shut
Year
us down.
since this started.
It's been over a year, I think.
But aberrant meat, isn't that like one of the ways to turn into a lich? Or something?
I don't know if I would know that.
Would you like to find out?
like to know more.
Yes.
Press 1 for yes.
Okay. Maresh, please roll me an Arcana check. This is an insanely high DC.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. You said he approved.
Maresh gonna Maresh.
How about the Arcana? You know about the Arcana?
What was that about? Yeah, Prina? Yeah, what?
I am so sorry.
You don't have to
No, you're not.
apologize. Yeah, because you're not sorry. I know the difference. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Here is the way that lichdom is achieved. And I had to write out this process. It's a 4-phase process. These all have to happen close to the exact same time. One phase is you need to separate your soul from your body and mind. You have to create a vessel made from crystalline souls and precious materials to house your own soul, so it's hidden from any deity who comes to claim it. Number 3 is sacrificing the power of either your body or your mind to fuel and invigorate the other part. Number 4 is fueling your growth by absorbing 2 of a body's contents, the anima, the psyche, or the spirit. So it's a mass sacrifice in your honor, or that you would feed upon.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to become a lich, please send Bazarkas $199.95 for this process.
Well, no, it's
Maresh,
just got
you're
streamed,
not
so
thinking
it's-
about doing this, right?
No. That's a line even Maresh wouldn't cross.
But what about
Did you just
Chrissy?
talk about yourself in the third person?
Can I make an insight check after that? Kidding.
I mean, your guys are like right there, so you can talk.
No, I trust him.
I mean, lichdom. I mean, there's other people in the caravan that would seem more likely in that position. Chrissy, oh, sorry, allergies.
An awful lot about liches.
Maresh is a bit of a scholar.
That's true.
I actually think I might actually have the scholar background. I forget.
Well, then that explains the whole reasons why you're able to know all that.
No, I've got haunted one. Scholar.
Well, that explains all the reasons why you know all that. You could say sailor, and I would say the same thing. Okay.
Those
So,
liches.
so Santuia looks at you all, and she says,
So what are you planning on doing now? You've seen him. He's ugly. And he apparently did something to make Incursion upset. Or Incursion. Or handsome, muscly Incursion.
Are you hitting on me?
No, just pointing it out.
You're not wrong.
I know, see?
There's the Brenda.
Well, he certainly looks like he's gonna be causing some trouble.
Oh, he had stuff. A red shard brimming, radiating with power. Sitting on the throne, moving with people. He was weird and morphing. He looked different from the image I saw. More mutated, almost.
Tell anything about where he was?
Do I know what direction or where it looked like? Was he like just marching forward?
"Can you please send the description of the crystal ball over? I just want to make sure I can tell you just the right amount of stuff."
Certainly.
So, you weren't able to know too much but you are able to see within 120 feet. Because you're able to see, I want you to read everything on that. And I want you to make sure that you know he was in a room where you could not see the walls. You could see what he was writing on. You could see him. It was not the same kind of person that you saw before.
Got it. So he was inside, writing on the throne. And he was definitely not the same person we saw back in Barrel Tour.
Is he riding in like a palanquin or something?
That was the word. I just didn't know what it was. It's a lot like a palantir.
Hey. Yeah, whatever happened to him. Yeah. It's gonna get ugly when we see him. So we need all the help we can get.
Do we know for sure whether he changed or whether he just looked different by some means when we saw him last? Like, is it at all possible that he just looks like this?
I honestly don't have any idea. That's more of Maresh's forte, I think.
Well, he's certainly going through a change, but as for whether or not he's completed it, I can't say just from looking at it.
Mm.
No.
And Maresh mentioned this process of lichdom to us, I assume.
Yeah.
So we all have this idea that he's probably going lich.
Well, that's good to know.
But that's going to be very complicated if that's the case. Because just because you destroyed a body, we need to destroy whatever gem device is holding his soul as well to truly kill him.
He was holding a ruby crystal, wasn't he?
Like a phylactery?
The
I'm pronouncing
crystal
that right?
itself was a phylactery, yeah, it's the name of the crystalline vessel. So, as you saw it before, remember, it was just this red, almost perfect ruby that was about the length of your forearm.
It was big.
It was a very,
And
very
I'll explain-
long ruby. But here's the thing, it was only that crystal.
He was holding it, so I'm not sure if that was really his phylactery, because typically you want to keep that away from people, not keep it with you
Right.
if you're expecting an attack. So that could be a weapon or a focus, or who knows? Maybe it's a soul-stealing gem or ruby. Who knows?
Perhaps we should go and find Zemfaxi and ask them about it.
That'd be
Well, we
good.
know where to go find him, so we should probably do that at some point.
Certainly.
Before we do
Because-
anything now, Nabera, were you still thinking about Boone?
I was.
Boone?
Wanted to make sure we didn't do anything before you had the chance.
Would you like some?
I would. If I may.
Of course. You need to know what you are getting into. So you know. I will be taking the growth that your soul undergoes until you are finished with whatever route you wish to take. You may give this back at any time. And you may keep it until your last breath. Your soul is yours, but its growth I will take as payment. Is this acceptable to you? Last call, everybody. Who wants a dragon spoon?
Is
I'm
it
all set.
greedy? Is it greedy of me to have more than one?
Yes.
But is it wrong to snag as much power as humanoidly possible to try to take down a bigger threat?
Yes. These are easy questions. I'm so sorry. Were you hoping for something a little bit more profound? Oh, I got one. Hang on. Power only begets more power. It is a hunger that never ends, that is never satiated, a thirst that's never slaked. Desiring one, you desire the two, then the four, then the eight, until eventually there's no power left. Power given is easier than power made. But power taken is no power. If you're okay with this, then I could give you my boon as well, but you would have to sacrifice some things that you could do right now. Is this agreeable?
What kind of things would I be sacrificing? The growth of my spirit?
Oh no, I would take just a fraction. Vereldium would take the rest.
Incursion, my friend. You will not be fighting alone. I think we should spread the power around and focus on honing the skills we already have, rather than weakening ourselves for a smaller boon.
Do you think I'm gonna cripple myself if I take too many of these, Maresh?
We are only mortals. Our bodies can only hold so much power.
He's right.
If your spoon sounds better to you, you could always maybe give back Erlen's.
Oh no. No. That is so gauche.
No, I'm just saying he can't be taking more power if he doesn't want to give anything up.
Oh, I'm willing to give something up, but if it will cripple me, what use am I with so much power if I cannot use it all?
I
Precisely.
think you are strong enough already.
Then I will decline the addition of your boon, Santuia. I appreciate it, but the counsel of my party is wise, and I'm going to heed the advice.
Vereldium's quite the gifter anyway. I'm sure that you'll be just fine.
Besides, this boon came as a, and looks towards Brenna, came as a pair offering. Besides, I want to see Midnight glow up, so this is going to be amazing.
This is the last chance to get the blessing of Santuia.
And we got the crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fourth time you've made that joke tonight.
You're welcome.
Nibera will take the boon.
Going once.
Madigan will pass.
Maresh will also pass.
Nibera.
You bought a boon.
As Santuia asks you to step forward, She asks the rest of you to step back as you and Minde are breathed upon very low. As the ground beneath you starts to glisten as though it was perfect white glass. That same fog glistens towards your feet, and you feel your legs become colder. It pinches just slightly, as though somebody was scratching you with a little metal implement. And you start feeling more and more of that coming up your body. It doesn't hurt, but it's a little jarring at first. After a bit, it starts feeling cooler, and your muscles start feeling lighter, and you feel antsy. You feel like you need to move, like you need to stretch, like it's time for your body to get moving, to start going faster. Then it starts getting up towards your chest, and as that happens, you start feeling something pressing down very slightly, and then almost ethereally passing through. As it begins to fill your lungs, you start seeing your own white, foggy breath start coming out. And as that happens, it glistens, and you hear this tling, 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 coming in as the little shards of crystal start to tink in the back of your teeth. As that happens, your hair begins to grow just a little stiffer, though you can still brush it, and you pull your hands through. I'm busy, Mom. Sorry. My mom just called. And as you pull your hands through, you can start feeling something in it. And as you pull just a little bit, you realize that your hair is now with little shards of crystal that go back. Long, strong shards. The rest of you all see this beautiful feathered pattern start to appear just below her clothes, towards her ankles, where she is, where just above her boots, where her skin is exposed, towards her forearms, where her bracers just start, and then just a little bit up the side of her neck towards her clavicle. As you see that, her eyes also start to, the sclera around them glows bright white. Bright, bright white. And you also notice that her eyebrows and eyelashes have an opalescent twinge to them. And with that, you have gained the boon of Santuia, the Opal Dragon. I need for you to write all these things down, because there's a couple things. Once per day. Once per long rest, you are able to use Action Surge.
Ooh.
Your swim speed is the same as your walking speed. For 1 minute every day, you are able to let out wings of opal that allow you to fly. Your fly speed is 50. When trying to discern a secret from a creature who you can see and who you can lock eyes with, you have advantage on insight checks. And you are now resistant. You are now resistant to cold damage.
Nice.
Okay. So as you all turn around to see Nerbera with a very glistening new makeup job and beautiful new tattoos. Nibera, you see the rest of your party in kind of a newer light. Things seem a little bit easier to see before. Things seem a little bit easier for you to see than you were able to see before.
How do you feel?
Insightful. Ready.
That can only be a good thing.
You seem a little bit more frosty.
Only on the outside. Still warm at heart.
How does Midday look?
You see that Minde is now covered in opal scales, going all the way back. Although you can still see sort of like blue Fibonacci's that are all over its body. Little spirals that go back and forth with its original color. As
Original colors of copper.
copper. With copper Fibonacci. You also notice that Minde's breath is also misty, as though it's breathing in a very cold weather.
Look, Minde, we match. We match.
Minde now gets Santuia's opalescent breath. So Minde has a breath weapon. It is a 45-foot cone.
Holy guacamole.
Yep. And it is a Constitution saving throw. The Constitution save is 10. If they fail, they begin to start being petrified.
Oh.
Okay.
Yo, did they just go crystal?
Minde is only able to use this once per day. So although it's a very low save DC, it's a very dangerous effect if they fail. So remember, with petrification, it's the first stage sucks for them. It's like the equivalent of being slowed. And then the second stage is complete petrification.
Wow.
Midday just got a attack that went from a signed letter to whom it may concern.
Yes.
But just remember, it's a breath weapon. This isn't a selectable thing. So you can't have your friends all in it and then blow and hope for some of your boyfriends that have a low con.
Yeah.
Is there like additional damage, or it just begins petrification?
No additional damage. It does do a little bit of its normal damage, but it's the petrification that's the nasty part.
Yo, that's crazy.
Okay. So with that,
Hey.
Santuia says,
Yeah, that always takes it out of me. Oh my goodness. I need wine. You said you were gonna go talk to Dax, right? Can you tell him to bring wine?
Of course.
Thought we weren't supposed to mention that you wanted him down here.
I'm thirsty now. Now you can say it. It's fine.
Oh,
Fair
See?
enough.
he sounded a
Bernard's
bit
fine.
thirsty before, but
That's a different kind of thirst.
you see as she like puts her paw, like her massive claw up in front of you, and it's just tries to give you a high five.
I'll high five.
Okay, as that
My
happens,
shield.
yeah, as that happens, you, but you hear sort of a crack on the other side, which you know to be a thaumaturgy spell, that just goes, so it sounds like a small explosion.
Nice.
Well, until he gets down here with wine, if you want, I brought tea.
I would love some tea.
Brenna with the tea.
As that happens, Santuia shrinks in size. And she invites you on the only non-crystal spot in the entire area.
Would you like to join me?
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind, I have a question for you. You said Ren. The adequate age?
Yeah. What about what?
Are they from the adequate age?
Yes.
You know,
We were doing some work for Dominic Felden. He had Felden's birth that's up above here.
oh,
top,
he was one
and-
of mine. How is he?
I don't know now, because that awful man, his army came and tore down the walls, and then we had to come here. But it was him and Shepherd Oddbody. He gave me this. See? And I show her my mark.
You're a torchbearer too. That's so sweet. You're not haunted also, are you?
No, I don't think so.
Just curious. The stories are very good.
Yeah, and so yeah, we were doing stuff for them, and we went down to find Ren, and we found Erlem, and we fought Ren, and Ren killed Incursion, and I chopped his arms off, and
He does that.
yeah, and then we came back up though, and the whole place got torn down, and so we came here where there's like elves trying to kill other elves, and then we have an elf in the caravan who's a different kind of elf who doesn't like their kind of elf, and it's all crazy.
Oh my, that's so juicy. Oh,
We haven't been able to get in contact with them since we came down here.
They also found some kind of book down here that says that those demon things were sacrificing tons of kobolds. Like me.
This tea's delicious. I can finally talk in my normal voice now.
Hey, there.
I find tea's always good to bring with you when you might meet interesting people.
Incursion will reach into his bag, pull out for a quick second a pint-sized green vial. It's like, hey, what's this? Oh boy, and just shoves it back into his bag.
What was that?
That's an item I didn't realize I still had in my bag.
Can I see that for just a moment, if you'd be so kind?
Whatever you do, I believe do not drink it. Not a good idea.
Oh, okay.
And I'll hand him the pint-sized vial for the green guy.
Okay. As that happens, she takes a look at it, and as you can see her eyes sort of glisten across it, she starts to, like, Santuia is
Identify.
Santuia is now your size, so
Mhm.
still in dragon form. But as she looks at it, she's, why can I have this? Just curious.
Why? Well, that was a contingency in case in case Erolem was a little. I believe.
No, Erlem was Erlem. They said there was someone big and green and they might be dangerous. And so we took that just in case we needed them to go to sleep so that we could try to get them in more of a state to negotiate. But then, we found out it was Erlem, who's wonderful and everything was great and that never had to be used. And so now it's just exists.
It's just been in my bag for a good while.
Can I have this?
I mean, we don't really need it for anything, do we? We ain't trying to
Of course
like.
you can have it.
Certainly,
Yeah.
it's all yours.
As she pops off the top to that, you see her.
Wait, what?
Wait 1 second. It should be starting, and you see her body start to shudder just a little bit. And as that happens, you see her go. She immediately starts to turn, and her body starts to shift. You don't hear any like cracking of bones or anything like that, but it looks as though she is transforming. And as she transforms into the visage of a woman. She is a tall woman. She looks humanish, sort of a mix between an orcish frame and the skin of a sunseeker drow. As she lays with crystal white hair, and she immediately pulls over like a bunch of dirt to put on to give herself a little bit of dignity. But as that happens, she just lays down on the ground and starts rolling a little bit. And she's, oh, this is my favorite.
Did we just roofie a dragon?
No, I'm fine. This is great. Oh, do you know how cats enjoy that one plant? Same thing.
Oh, the catnip.
Mm-hmm. Except this one makes it a little bit easier for us to keep human form.
Oh.
You like being in human form?
Only when I have this.
Oh, goodness.
She's high as
So
hell.
I'm not high. Just really comfortable.
maybe you should have kept that for when Dax came down.
Oh, this lasts for a bit. As long as he's not...
If you want, I can call him and tell him to bring down some wine right now.
Didn't you call him?
Oh, you do have the sending, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm
What do you
gonna,
say? In 25 words.
okay. I'll try to keep this short. I'm gonna say, hey Dax, it's Madigan from the caravan. We're down here with a great friend of yours. And it's a party. Bring wine.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't tell him where we were.
So immediately he goes back and is like, okay, party, bring wine, got it. Do you need catering? Exactly how much are you willing to spend? Yeah, send me a letter, I guess.
Just tell. It's cool to let him know it's Santuia.
Oh, it's... Okay, yeah, no, before, I guess we weren't supposed to, but now she's thirsty, so... Okay. Is there anything else that I should include in the message?
Just let him know where we are, I guess.
Does he know where you're at, Santuia?
She's rolling back and he knows where to find me. No, wait, no, I'm in a new spot. I'm in a new place.
Oh.
Sorry. I moved.
Knew how it is.
Okay, so we got to figure out how to describe where we're at and say it's Santuia.
Should we send an Uber driver?
No, I don't think I could do that teleportation thing again. I'm sorry.
Just say the Zircardan Caves for Santuia. There's your last 5 words.
Well, I'll send a new one. Zircardan Caves. Santuia. Okay. Anything else?
You
Wait,
have
has the
so
spell
many-
started?
Zircardan
She
Caves.
is very
Santuia.
thirsty. and
Okay.
Like
Anything
some wine.
else?
Okay.
Oh, has
very
the spell started?
Wine.
Wait.
Wait.
She's very thirsty.
She's very thirsty.
Thirsty is one word.
Thirsty's one word, I'm sorry.
Syllables. 25 syllables to say.
Bring lots of wine.
Imagine.
5 more letters. 5 more words.
It'll be a party.
Yeah, it'll be a party.
Yeah, it'll be a party. Perfect. Okay. So, As you say all that, the first thing that comes through is like, "Oh, yeah, I'm on my way." Taylor, just I'm good.
Oh, there we go.
Do.
But imagine though if sending was counting by syllables and not words.
Sorry.
Oh god, that would be so more.
no.
Okay.
Christian, you don't happen to have the little vial of the same stuff, do you?
I only kept the big one. Just in case we encountered something we may need to suppress non-violently. But I guess this wouldn't have worked on anything else, huh?
If you ever need another one, Santuia, we do have a smaller vial of it still at the caravan.
Small vial don't work.
Maybe.
You know how we would go about making more.
No.
We have quite a skilled herbalist.
Maybe we could take the chemical and take it back to our alchemist or herbalist. Yeah, herbalist.
Maybe they can look at the little vial and like reverse it somehow. Figure out how to make it.
Reverse engineer to create a couple of vials of the good stuff for Lady Hill.
Okay. I'm not gonna say no.
Besides, that'll give me a reason to come down and catch you up on whatever else happens.
It was so much fun meeting you. Oh my god, you gotta come back.
I'm glad I got to meet you in person.
You're the best,
awesome.
Brenda.
I love that Santuia is that
You're the
girl that you meet in the bar bathroom who's like, "You're amazing. We're best friends now."
Oh no, that's too real.
They're perfect. They're everything
Oh.
Britta's ever wanted. Somebody that actually wants to be friends.
Yes. This will tide you over until we can get to the next continent and find the other one.
Why are you looking in the other continents? They're all here.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Silly.
Katara said he was on the other continent.
Whom?
Katara Theme?
Katara scene never stays in one place. It's on the other continent, like on a Wednesday.
So he could be over here somewhere?
Every day he changes his place.
That's interesting.
No. That's just who he is. He's a sweetie pie.
I like him. He's gonna be my best friend.
Oh,
We talked.
friend. Guy. Okay.
And he's gonna
that's
be
fine.
my best friend.
That's fine.
Oh no, not like that. You know already, yeah.
You know where her heart lies.
Oh, I know.
Bees or DM, I have questions.
I am DM, and may have an answer. What's up?
Crystal ball of true seeing. Is they one time only use per day, or can I use them multiple times? Because it does not say. It just mentions while touching it, you can cast a scrying spell. Save
It
DC 17.
requires attunement. So I would think you can use it whenever.
Oh wait, it says it right there. Scrying, 5th level. Will.
Yeah.
Wait. Could I just?
Can you scry?
And
Can
that-
I scry my best friend? Can you loan it to me and I can scry my best friend?
You could try.
Give it a whirl. I will hand it to Brenna and give her a whirl at the crystal ball of true seeing.
How's this thing work? I just talk to it, or I think at it, or what do I do, Incursion?
You think really hard about your friend and hugging him and how he looks, and then it just does the thing for you.
Make sure you have a clear image in your mind.
I have not had a clear image in my mind since we were back in the cave. I've been asking everybody where I can find them. So
Okay. As you begin to focus all of your thoughts of Cataracine, the amethyst dragon, into this ball, your mind starts to press. You start seeing the same swirl of circular smoke. And then the smoke becomes very faded. And then it all dissipates violently as though it's being ejected from the bottom. And you see nothing.
can't see him.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Bye.
Perhaps we need something of his to focus it.
If we had the statue, that would be the easiest of the peasiest.
Or, maybe he'll find me when it's time. Maybe he wants to be my best friend too.
That could be very true.
Friendship is certainly easier when it goes both ways.
My lady Santuia, if you do happen to talk to him, could you let him know we're looking for him?
Oh, sure.
Much obliged.
Hmm.
And we'll be sure to pick up some more of that special potion for you. If we can.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna just... Okay.
But
Now-
I promise, whenever we have downtime, I'll come visit you, and I'll get you all caught up on everything that's going on.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta come back. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. We can have tea again. And if you have any of that other stuff, we can just like both try it because it could be fun. But no, it's gonna be great. Like we'll get Dax down here. He'll get us like a bunch of wine. We can just hang out and tell stories and just
Oh my
hang out.
goodness, I can tell you about the time that Incursion almost got his stuff cut off.
Before you tell me, before we go, you guys gotta go. Dax is gonna be here like any minute.
So we gotta go, guys. They need privacy.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It
We're
was a
gonna
pleasure meeting you.
have to go.
All right, let's go, man.
Yep, we're going.
Let's head out.
Going.
You gotta go.
That's fine. We're running.
I
See you later.
missed,
This is like staying at your friend's house and all of a sudden the boyfriend's coming over. Everyone's got to go to the pizza parlor real quick for like an hour.
We gotta go.
Wait, we got to go to Denny's? Why?
It's like the period at the end of the sentence is pronounced "wah." I don't
So
know
much
why.
wah.
Yeah, but it is. You guys gotta go. Wah. It's like
All right, I think we're being kicked out of a dragon's lair.
let's go.
That's
Let's
first.
go, everybody.
so. As you
At
are.
least
Go ahead.
I was just saying, at least it's not a violent kicking out.
It's true.
It
So
could be
This
if we
is
stay
very
longer. So we should probably go.
true. So as you are sexiled back out into the Maseldsz Dalo,
Wow.
We heard that.
that's what that actually is called, by the way. It's when you tell everybody to get the out. I am getting lucky. It's called being sexiled. Okay. So as you go back up to the Maseldsz Dalo, one of you with the boon of Santuia, you eventually go back to the caravan just to regroup and try to figure out what was happening with all. What was happening? You're making sure you're all calm and collected. Try to find that other vial. As you come back, you notice that there's something different about a lot of your caravan. You notice that a lot of the nicks and scratches and the wear and tear on a lot of your equipment and a lot of your tools, on a lot of the traveling gear that you've had before, seems completely fixed. You notice that there's a lot of different small paintings that are going across it as well. And that there's some kind of a glisten that is around your carts, around your wheels, around the barding of your horses, around the tack and saddles of your mules and oxen.
Yarp, got to glow up.
Your caravan got to glow up. So, as Santuia's boon,
Yo.
so as Aralem's boon affects your crafters, Santuia's boon affects your caravan's speed. You now only need 5 days worth of food to transfer to a new location.
Oh, we done Speedy Gonzalez this.
Then we have that option available to us now.
Yes.
True. Are we done here?
I don't think so. I mean, we could be. We could just say, forget these people and their civil war.
I don't think we've ever been those kind of people. But it's good to know that it's there.
Okay. It's awesome.
So you are now within the Maseldsz Dalo. You now see that your caravan has gotten a boon as well. And something that is more than interesting for you to notice is that as your caravan crafters have been meticulously and very much with the assistance of a lot of the other members of your caravan, working diligently, you notice that the keel of your ship is ready. Your airship is half complete.
Oh, buddy.
Starting to come together.
Resh has been keeping a very close eye on that. Very excited.
As Henrietta comes
Resh,
up
have
to you
you-
all, Henrietta, being your machinist, starts saying, I have never seen anything nearly as interesting as what I'm trying to do here from a book that's probably older than this entire civilization. This is very neat. Very cool. We're missing some really big parts here. We're supposed to have some kind of potion. We're supposed to have some kind of a rod that's supposed to put it on. Right now, we're just trucking around a massive ship part. But it's saying that it's supposed to be weightless. I don't know how to do that. You guys are going to have to try to figure some of this stuff out.
Don't we have some kind of weird potion or something that's weightless?
Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on.
We do indeed have one of those.
It's the Leotian, right?
Yeah, do we got a potion that floats? I remember that thing.
Yep.
I think it's
Le-
over there.
Leotin, potion that floats and ignores gravity and inertia. Now, we all go try to find. It's
Well,
in.
it's good to know it wasn't the potion that she just drank.
No, those are two
No.
different ones.
That's not that.
Plus, there's also says an item that has 3 parts assembled in the Felian ruins.
Guess we'll grab those two real quick. And show Henrietta and be like, these?
You said, I don't know. They're just words. They don't have pictures in them. They have pictures of the diagrams. They don't have pictures of the actual things I'm supposed to use with them.
Did they mention what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to attach the potion to the metal rod and just does the thing?
I don't know. It says I'm supposed to brush it on. Do you have any ideas? So as you look at this rod, remember, this rod had a large red gem at the very top of it. Down was a platinum, sort of like a wrought iron filigree as it goes down. So have you ever seen like French Quarter wrought iron work?
Yes.
That kind of thing.
Yep.
It looks a lot like that. And then a long silvery rod that comes out the very bottom. There's a singular, what looks to be like a silver thread that almost looks like it's under the water as it just rotates and moves from the very bottom. It's no longer than maybe an eyelash hair.
Do you think that's the brush?
I mean, I guess we could try like sticking it in the potion.
Oh, I do not have the finite motor skills to do that.
Anybody here, a little less barbarian-y?
All right,
Hen-
do you want to try?
Henrietta looks at the rest of you. Well, don't everybody jump at once.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay. You take the. Sorry. You take the rod, and as you take the potion, there's a very clear seal at the very top of it. It looks like a glass decanter stopper. You try to pull, and it doesn't move, almost as if it is a fused part.
I'm not able to open this, unfortunately.
Oh, do you need a little bit of the muscle?
I don't think so. He's saying it's like fused. So, does it look like there's a spot there we could put it, guys?
As you put your hands all across it, there doesn't seem to be a single opening.
That's weird.
It's just something I don't understand. Is there any kind of writing on the bottle or the parts that we found?
You don't find any writing or anything like that.
It might be a magical seal. We could have Erezever try and dispel it.
Wait, did we ever get this thing identified?
I don't think we did.
Hey, Ziva, hey, can you identify this real quick?
It comes back.
And these three things.
Oh, sure. Give me just a second. Ah! As it happens, you see him, like, his eyes immediately start to sizzle. And you hear, like, a tss.
Oh.
And he's like, ow, 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 ow. Go away. Ah. It was so
You're
bright,
on.
I couldn't see it. Ah, my eyes. It hurts so bad.
That ever happened before with anything?
No. I'm always supposed to be able to see something. I can't see that. It was like looking in the sun.
Oh
Ugh.
my.
So is it needs more powerful magic to look at it?
I don't think so. I wouldn't look at that again, even with higher level spells.
I wonder if we have someone detect magic just to see maybe if they know what school it's from. If it is something magical.
Joining.
Detect magic.
Okay. Would you like to cast it?
Yes.
Okay, you cast Detect Magic. As that happens, it looks like a kaleidoscope of imagery that comes to you. You can't tell what kind of school of magic it is because it looks like all of the schools at once and then some that you've never seen before. And they just cycle through as though they are laundry in a washing machine. Whatever that is.
You don't happen to know dispel magic as well, do you?
Accidentally dispel whatever magic it is, though, that we need, not just whatever's holding it closed.
That's true.
No, I don't have dispel magic. At least not right now.
Okay.
May have to come back to it.
Erezever looks over and he says, I don't know what that is, but it seems safe enough for you to handle. That much I can say. I've had this for a long time. I just thought it was neat. I thought it was like a parlor trick, but I guess it's something way more. And I'm going to roll for Erezever. He has a +9. Okay. There's only one thing that I think this could possibly be, and that's a Leotan artifact. I can't identify those. Nobody can. That's what happens. I think there was some sort of an artifact at one point that could. It was a ring. It's held by somebody, Dragonborn boy. I forget his name, but
Reshkagal?
definitely not him. I hate that guy. Totally different guy.
Okay, thank goodness.
You do know I have been
Dragonborn.
traveling with you for many, many weeks. Not the same place, sir.
Pardon us.
I can't do any more staring. I just realized there's nobody's video here, so I can't do that to you.
Hey. Ha ha ha.
There's no point.
Oh,
So, same place as. Do we need to go back to Barrel Tor?
I mean, that's a underlap and a half going back there. We also got whatever that war front is coming from Felden's birth.
He's right.
We need to get to that mansion there, too.
Yeah, we are going to have to go up there so we can go for a visit.
Could I take I'm gonna cast Scrying, but I'm gonna cast Scrying on Felden's birth itself.
You gotta be a little bit more specific than that.
Scry for Dominic himself.
Yeah, sure. We'll scry on Dominic.
Okay.
Who knows which simulacrum we'll get, but hey.
I was just about to ask. Which
mean-
one?
I mean, even if we find one, that means he's still alive.
True.
This is true.
Dominic Prime.
Okay, give me just a second because I actually have to go to Dominic's actual character sheet. Just so that everybody's fully aware, Dominic Felden is not a character that I created. It was created by a character. It's created by Evil Emu in the community.
If only he was here tonight.
He's here with us in spirit.
We missed you, buddy.
Mm-hmm. No, the funny thing is that he's actually going to be marrying me again. Or, sorry, marrying me and my wife off again next weekend. And then he's going to be meeting us for another one of the Adequate Eight's weddings the weekend right after that.
Oh wow,
Nice.
Officiating in that one as well?
busy man.
I don't think so. No, I don't think he's doing that in the other one. I think it's somebody else in the other one.
Okay, it's official.
Wait, you're having a second wedding?
Yeah, but I'm only married to
Second
one.
breakfast.
Yeah, I'm only married to one woman though. So
Right.
yeah, so I just get to have two. Our first one got canceled because of COVID, so we just got super stubborn and we're just like, screw it, we're gonna do it anyway. And
Oh, yeah, you went to the. Yeah.
married in Central Park. 10 people. It's turned into a lot more. And then we were going to reschedule, so we rescheduled for next weekend. And the place we're doing it, freaking gorgeous. It works out.
Beautiful.
Honestly, in my head, works out so much better. Okay, Dominic Felden. Wisdom saving throw.
Let's see how adequate he is.
Okay. So, as you touch the crystal ball, and as you send the spiral, then the tornado of smoke seeing the very end of this circular area, you notice that the smoke doesn't dissipate. But where you land is strange. The land beneath you appears to be wood, like you're standing inside of a building. But the area around you appears to be all smoke. You move just a little bit closer, and as you keep moving closer, you notice that there is a large wheel. It looks like a helm. Then you notice that there's another one right next to it.
Huh?
But it looks like you're going through some kind of like extremely thick fog. And then all of a sudden, the fog lifts, and you realize that you're on a ship. You see Dominic Felden, you see Shepard Oddbody, and you see Vez, the Loxodon cleric, behind all three of them, manning the helms of a ship that is flying above the clouds. As you look across their entire deck, you notice that there are about a dozen other heavily armed, what look to be adventurers, most of whom you know. You see Gabrielle. You see, you can see a few others that I can't think of.
People we met in Feldensworth, essentially.
But as you see all of that, you notice that there is a massive globe that's in the very center of very center of what looks to be the top deck. This globe is probably the size of a yoga ball and looks to be made of some kind of like bright white glass. Around it you see 3 rings, all of which that are made of some kind of a steel that has the tinge of gold and a little bit of brass. You can see that there are some words that are written on it, and that there's some kind of an energy that is flowing within it. It is floating just inches above inches above the deck. And you see that each one of those little rings are turning slowly in multiple directions, all but one. So out of all 3 of the rings, only 2 are turning. 1 is stationary in a level location.
As I'm like looking through this and I start describing this, I just smile and just say, "Oh, Britta, Dominic, Shepard, and the Vez, the Loxodon that we met outside the church. They're all good. They're alive, and they're piloting an airship. There's others there too. They're good. They're alive."
I was worried when he didn't message me back.
They seem like they're busy.
Madigan, is there a range limit to your sending spell? Could you contact them?
They have to be on the same plane,
No, they don't.
but it's any distance.
They can be on any plane of existence, but if they're not on the same plane,
Oh, yes.
then there's a 5% chance that it doesn't reach them, or it's befuddled.
Yes, thank you. I said that in a really weird and backwards way.
No worries. I got you.
Yeah,
As
we can definitely contact them.
As I pop back out and just go, yeah, I think that globe that Dominic was gonna offer us, I think that's what they're using right now. It's actually moving, and yeah, they had 3 helms. That was insane.
Well then, let's send them a message. Tell them we're here in the Underdark. And that we saved many people from the city.
And we have a Leotin artifact that we're trying to get to work with our airship construction.
Okay. I'm just writing this down as you guys are saying it. Are we asking anything in particular?
if they know how. Oh man, this might be a two-parter.
I would say maybe know if he knew where the ring might be that we're looking for, or where we might be able to find it.
So I just ask him if he knows how to get the vehicle started.
Or you could do the Horsenio method. How you make
Yeah.
ship go fly.
How you make ship go fly.
How about this? Caravan here, resting in Underdark, looking for Leotin Ring, trying to build airship.
Okay.
Build. Okay. And you said the Leotin ring?
Yes, looking for Leotin Ring.
Are we also still trying to figure out how to get the thing open?
Presumably, I thought that was what the ring was for, so we could identify it better and figure that out.
I mean, if they know how to open the Leotin potion, so we can get some paintbrushing going.
Okay, that's 13 words that I have written down.
You could also say,
I can just ad-lib the rest.
yeah.
Don't need to use all 25.
Oh, but then it's a waste, right?
True.
Gotta get some
Oh.
bang for the buck, I guess.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
I'm
15,
just
16,
feeling like Chicken Nuggets is like channeling a certain person from the show that we normally rate.
Well, you know, if you have to use a spell slot for it, just being frugal.
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm going to cast Sending. I think this is the last one that I have today.
Okay. Well, you can always upcast, because I think you're at a higher level than everyone else. So you could potentially cast it at a higher level if you wanted to.
So is that still possible if it doesn't show that it, like in any of the spell slots? Like if I look at my 4th and 5th level, I don't see it listed under there. Can I still cast it at a higher level?
You absolutely could.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna send them a message and say, "Caravan here. We're resting in the Underdark." I can't read my own handwriting. Trying to build airship. Looking for Leotin ring. Advice on opening bottles.
5 more, if you want to use them.
Tell him it's a Leotin potion.
It's a Leotin potion. Bye.
All right. So, as you give a very cordial send-off, you mention it, and after a second, you hear, "Oh my goodness, hi! Oh, crap, sending. Touch the rod's red gem, bottle close, dose, bubble. Good to hear everyone is safe. We have a present. Going to take back our home."
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
I will share that as it is said.
Okay. All right, so what are you all planning on doing?
so from the way it sounds, he said, touch the stone on the staff to the bottle.
So, because what I heard was punch the rod, red gem.
Also, when you relay that they're going to take back the city, there's just a big smile on Incursion's face.
Think we might want to get it on that? Help him out?
Oh, most definitely.
I didn't
definitely-
fluff after you.
No, I'm just agreeing with Maresh. Definitely.
I didn't just yell out into the city with all my goddamn might, saying that we would be back to retake the city. And by golly, if they're gonna do it, I want to be there for that.
Okay.
Do we have everything we need to try to open this?
We can certainly try.
All right, Maresh, this has been your baby project.
Yep. I will take the staff and put the red gem towards the bottle.
Okay.
Push them together.
Okay.
There's reaction.
You bing, 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 bing. Nothing seems to happen.
Right, then I will try punching the stone.
Okay. You and as you punch the stone, you watch as the little hairs in the very bottom of him flow out very gently as though they are long strands of hair underneath the water. And they flow. And you watch as they flow slowly towards the bottle. And as they do, you watch as the hair strands seem to wrap around the top of that decanter's ball and pull out the globule. The potion bottle is now heavy. And the globule just floats in front of you.
Say that a dose was a bubble. I don't think we know yet what to apply the dose to, or do we?
Perhaps just to the hull of the ship?
Henrietta said, "It says I'm supposed to be putting it directly on the ship." That's what it says. The ship just needs a dose, is what it says.
Alright. Then
It's really-
let's try that.
It's really hard building stuff when you don't really have a way to build it. You know what I mean?
Certainly.
All right. Well,
Put together furniture before that didn't really have clear instructions.
okay. So as you all move it over, you notice that the bubble is not relying on inertia whatsoever. So as you're moving forward, it's coming closer to you. Who is the one who's holding it?
Marish.
Maresh, roll me a simple dexterity check. It's not very high. Okay. So as that happens, you start noticing that it's not, that as you're moving forward with it, the hair is coming towards you with the bubble. You just sidestep a little bit and now are starting to carry it like a ribbon in the air. So eventually you go over, you give it a little fling over your head, and then you brush it onto the wood. As that happens, you watch as that little globule sinks into the wood and seeps in as though it was a sponge to water. Once that happens, you hear a and you notice that there is a lot less pressure on the rolling movement, on the rolling carts that are holding the keel up.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll apply to the rest of the ship once it's built.
Only one way to find out. Let's keep working on it every day, Henrietta.
She takes both things from you. And says, "Okay. I don't have any idea what I'm doing with these, but I saw you do that, so I hope for the best."
Hopefully we'll be getting in touch with a few of our friends soon. We'll be able to give a more detailed explanation.
Well, I hope so.
And didn't he say 2 dose? Right? That was the message?
I believe so.
I have a dose as a bubble. I may have written it down wrong. We can ask him again at some point.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe I heard dose as 2 because Spanish.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I can confirm that Dominic Felden does not speak Spanish.
Ole!
But I can confirm that the one who plays him does speak Italian.
Wow.
Ladies.
Good lord.
We should try and wrap up our loose ends here.
I'm very sorry,
We should
Angelina.
try.
I take that back. I feel shitty now. Okay. What else would you like to do while you're here?
We should go and let NLLs know that the caves are now clear of monsters, though they might still want to stay away for a while, considering what's happening right now.
Oh yes, it's still very much dangerous down there.
If we tell them though they're clear of monsters, doesn't that put our new friend in danger? Because we're just like telling people it's all fine and dandy to go into where she lives.
Well, I mean, they did have a dragon just outside of the city, and they didn't do anything with that. So
That's
perhaps
true.
perhaps they'll be just as cautious with her.
Hey, Madigan, maybe you should message Santuia to see if we should tell them that there's a dragon in there or not.
I don't think
Yeah,
that
right now.
we are right
Yeah,
now.
I think we should wait on that.
Can you imagine if this is out of character, if your phone just connected straight to your headphones right in the middle of everything?
Just had a Bluetooth headset in.
Yep, you were just immediately talking to somebody.
It's a lot like that. Okay, so what's your
we
plan?
can check in the morning.
Shall we go
No,
and have a talk with NLLs?
Yeah, let's talk to Nels.
I have an entirely unrelated question. Have we tried to find any more diamonds down here? I don't think we got any from the dragon's horde. I'm just thinking just in case we have that one emergency one.
That is fair, yes. Do we
Okay.
have gold for anything?
Would you like to try to search for one? Either one to
Yeah,
purchase or
ask
one
around.
to mine.
Oh, mining is an option?
You're in the Underdark. I figured that has to be.
Oh, we
Otherwise-
got an adamantine pick too.
That's true.
It's about time that I mine the diamond. It's about time that I mine a diamond.
I love that song.
Anyone-
Well, I guess
I
we have
actually
to
know that
now.
song.
You get that reference? Oh my god, I'm so
I actually
happy.
know that song.
Old time.
And now we go full Minecraft.
I guess so.
Which I have been doing all day before this.
Yeah.
I'd still
nice.
like to at least ask around to know if there's something to buy somewhere if we need to, but then we do some mining instead.
Okay, roll me an intelligence check in order to be able to find information that you can talk to. So this is for like shopping knowledge. Ah! You have no idea how
knows her
many
gems.
things that I've set up. It's just like, man, if you just didn't roll a natural 20, whole thing, like, nah. Okay. So, Vindia is somebody that you could definitely go to, who you know is most likely going to have something. She may upcharge you just because she's like that. You could also probably find one from Gracklespow. Gracklespow is the Duergar and Svirfneblin. I want to say encampments, but it's more of a city. That's towards the southwest. They are very, very efficient. So if you want to find anywhere just to get raw ore that's completely uncut, you can definitely find it there. If you're looking for something that is crafted, you're not going to find it.
Okay. Good to know. So
if you wanted something...
Gracklespow?
Gracklespow would be your second best. Second best for quality, number one for price.
Okay, want to make sure I had that pronounced right.
Yeah, Gracklespow is the Amazon equivalent of buying stuff.
Okay.
Have you ever seen those products that's literally just somebody slams their hand on a keyboard and it's like, that's a company name. That's fine.
Yep.
It's like, they're like that.
Well, knowing where we can get some diamonds if we need them, and that seem pretty reliable, we see what we can get for the best price possible, which is with our own hands.
Well, the diamonds do still need to be worth 500. So even if we go mine something, we might only get something small and not worth that much.
Diamond dust is useful too.
Yeah, it's 300 for Revivify. It's 500 for Raise Dead.
Oh, 5. Okay.
So Raise Dead allows you 7 days after death to revive.
Mm.
Revivify is 1 minute.
We don't necessarily have to do it now. Just something to kind of keep in the back of our minds, so we have a backup for the backup.
Right.
We've never done a travel, so if you guys wanted to do that, I'd make a roll for traveling encounters.
What do you guys think?
Do I get to hit something?
Sounds good to me. I mean, if we don't come up with something to do, I just want to go to the bar so I can go try to find Larry.
By the way, I totally slapped the bell on Brenna.
I'm sorry, I definitely misheard you. What did you just say?
I definitely made sure that the belt of Frost Giant strength is on Brenna.
Got it. Okay. Belt of Frost Giant strength is definitely on Brenna.
I don't want to say what I thought I heard.
I don't either. Jesus Christ.
We all heard it. You might want to delete this VOD.
Brenna even heard it.
How tall is Brenna?
No.
I mean, so she can slap back.
It's okay. It's okay. Caro he's got really bad allergies. He's been taking some medicine for it, so it makes sense that.
Yeah, a lot of Fexidine, also my nose.
Yeah, his nose is all stuffy, so it's fine. I get it. He was saying something that just came out strange. It's like a green needle brainstorm sort of situation. It depends on if you read or not, or read what he says.
Right.
I'll ask for a transcript afterwards. I'll put it up.
Closed caption.
Yeah.
Just hire for the closed caption this episode. just for the heckin'.
No,
No one is safe from the clipping.
The clipping is going to be something else in this session.
The clipping.
Okay, so what would you all like
Another
to do?
option.
Would you all like to make the trip to... Yeah, okay, go ahead. Madigan?
It wasn't a serious thing. So
Okay.
another option, looking through this entire inventory, is we could set up a traveling flea market with all of the stuff that we have.
But hey, yeah, we are a caravan.
Can we please do that offline?
No, I wasn't being serious.
So as we were thinking of traveling, where were we traveling?
So to the southeast is Gracklespout. So in the
Bless
Twitch,
you.
you'll notice that it's down here. Thank you. It is directly to the west of the Myconid village.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay. In which
I
case,
am bringing the. I'm
What's
bringing the adamantine pickaxe with us,
Okay.
just for shits and googles.
Okay. Anybody else want to take something else with them?
I'm all set up. Already got the portable hole just in case we find a ton of diamonds
Good call.
or whatever.
My God.
I do have my acid spells to help with mining.
Did anyone grab the Sunderous Mall just in case we need to get something out of the way?
We should take some.
I didn't.
Welcome
You want
to
me
it.
to bring?
I know you love it. Incursion, you want to bring it just in case anything needs to get out of the way?
I mean, look at me. I'm a bloody armory right now. I got Exodus that just pops out when I'm angry. I got the Cambion Spear of Flames. I got an adamantine pickaxe, and now I got a hammer.
Okay, so you want me to grab it?
Certainly, if you would like.
Okay, then I'm going to grab the Sunderous Mall.
Got it. Anybody else taking anything else with them?
I'm going to take the, I think we have a decanter, right?
The
Yes.
crystal decanter?
Yes. You have its
Yes.
crystal decanter. You know that has 3 activation words: fountain, stream, and geyser.
I'm going to take
Or
that just in
dice.
case we need to clear any debris out of the way.
Okay.
You know what? I have a precarious. I have a really curious question.
Go ahead.
When
Glenn.
Madigan grabs it, and if I see her grab it, can I just yell, "Gotcha!" Does it activate?
No, because it's corked.
My mind is still in the
I
gutter
just
from earlier. That was hard. That was hard for me to get around. No, it's
Sorry.
because it is still capped.
Traps. Got it.
Okay. So does everybody feel like they have everything that they need?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Brain cells activating again. I'm gonna grab the last 2 blasting pouches that we have created in the caravan,
Cool.
just in case we need to go TNT on it.
Sweet. All right. Blasting pouches it is. Bursting pouches, you mean, right?
Or booming gel, is that what it is?
There's booming gel and bursting pouch. Do you want force damage or thunder damage?
Yeah.
Booming gel is thunder damage. Bursting pouch is force damage.
Do
I'd say-
bursting pouch.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
force.
Or
Porque
that
no
would
los
be better.
dos?
Yes.
She's right. Okay.
One of each.
So you take all of this, and as you get ready, I need for all of you to please roll me a D100. You are rolling on a table. If you meet any of my numbers that I have listed, something will happen. If any of you get the number that my wife said if it's ever rolled, I must do something evil. Then,
Oh,
yeah.
So the number is 69. Got it.
It is, yeah. All right, now I have to roll. If I match you, or if I roll if I roll 3 specific numbers, something happens.
oh boy.
Oh, folks. Okay. Incursion. Roll me a perception check.
Yes.
Juicy. 19.
Okay, so 19. As you start to move farther in, you get next to a couple of the lava flows, and you start feeling this rumble coming from beneath your legs.
Oh, that was me. Oh, wait a second. That didn't help me. Y'all feel that?
What are you
I
talking
don't think
about?
so, but now that you mention it,
Yeah, a little rumbly down below you.
The rest of you
oh,
start
good
feeling
lord.
it. Okay.
Are we about to experience an eruption?
I need for
But
all of
else.
you to please roll me. No. I need for you all to roll me initiative.
Oh!
Hey,
Oh no!
12.
Give
No
me a
tokens
second.
to
Give me a
click.
second.
Yeah.
I'll get you on the map.
Oh my god.
As you all
Oh.
start moving through, you all see this large purple worm bursting up through the ground so close to you. Some of you were caught unawares, some of you are fine.
Had to be a purple one.
Did you take this from one of the TikToks I posted? Because I can't remember if I posted one with this purple worm.
No, DR Map Zeo. I actually bought this one
Okay.
because I didn't have enough time to make a bunch of maps, so I made sure to purchase it.
So you just got to spend a little money to go encounters just right.
Yep. God knows I've done it. Nibera, yours
Same.
is number 1. Does Minday roll for themselves?
Oh, I have to remember.
Let's just say that they do. Actually, you know what? No, let's say that they go in your turn. Just to make it easy. Caro, yours is 14?
See, it just has a initiative tiebreaker in case I match with somebody.
And that's fine. I just have to put them all in manually. Maresh is 11, Nibera is 1, Madigan's 18, Brenna 21, Incursion 14. Did I get everybody correctly?
Okay,
Since
that was a
nobody-
little scary. My computer just
Yeah,
froze
but-
for a hot second there. I thought it was about to crash.
Okay, since nobody answered, I am just assuming that I got everybody else's initiative okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Sounds good. In which case, the battle has begun. Random encounters are the most fun. So, first up, Brenna, as you see this massive purple worm exploding out from underneath the ground. What are you going to do?
Oh, wow. Well, I'm gonna rage.
Go rage!
As
Wild
one
magic.
does.
And the
I hope
wild
you get
magic,
the booby
cool
leg.
stuff.
Booby laser, come on.
Booby lasers. My second favorite kind of lasers.
It says flowers and vines temporarily grow around me, and until my rage ends, the ground within 15 feet of me is always difficult terrain for my enemies.
Okay.
Sick.
For your enemies? Or for everybody?
Yes. For my
That's
enemies.
so overpowered, but I love it. All right, I'm going to give you a 15-foot aura.
Okay, okay.
There you go.
So in this rock, so Brenner just sprouts growth all around them. That's amazing.
Immediately becomes poison ivy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Brenna, what are you gonna do? That's
I
your rage.
am I'm going to rush at it because I'm crazy.
Okay.
Make sure you attuned to the belt if you haven't already, so you get the sweet bonuses.
I have.
Okay, dokie.
Good, good.
I'm going to rush over at it. And I'm going to smack it.
Not to alarm you. You're
Mhm.
okay.
Oh, that's lava.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lava. Okay, yeah, there's a good spot.
Do not stand on the
I
edge of
am
the-
not good at reading what maps are.
Totally fine. All right, so you're gonna
In
make
here,
attacks.
and then, yep.
All right, go for it. Oh, your all natural 20s today are
Nice.
killing me. Okay.
Yiker!
And then I'm going to smack it again.
Okay. Go for it. +1 +8, 17, 13. So the first one, it's a little bit lower. It's only 20 points of damage. But the second one does hit for 19. Nice. Those two hits really hit hard.
And then I'm just going to stare at it. And try to keep my friend safe.
Okay. Madigan, it's now your turn.
Madigan is going to move up, just kind of like a little bit in between Moresh and Brenna. And bonus action, activate the animated shield.
Okay. Cheryl comes out and starts spinning around you.
Yeah. So that she can cast a Sacred Flame on this creature.
Okay. Dexterity save 16. Not very fast. Still gets it though.
Oh.
Natural 19 on that one.
All right,
Okay.
that's going to be her turn.
All right. It is now the purple worm's turn. Makes 2 attacks. Okay. The first attack is going to try and bite Brenna. Nom, 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 nom. Now
And
I get a
there's your
natural 20.
natural 20.
Can I use a reaction because she's within 5 feet of me? When a creature attacks a target other than you within 5 feet of me, impose disadvantage on the attack roll?
Yeah.
I mean, you could say no.
Okay, does a 19 hit your armor class, Brenna?
Yes.
So it does it does hit?
Yes.
I mean, that's not bad still. I mean, you negated the natural 20, so that's awesome. Okay,
Good
so
job.
22 points of piercing halved to 11, but you are going to take 26 points of acid damage. Are you resistant?
No.
Okay. So it's 37 total points of acid, and I need for you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. If you have danger sense, this is something that you can have advantage on. Okay. You did not make it. So you are swallowed by the worm.
Oh god.
And you are now inside its gullet. Okay, it's going to make its second attack by moving in and getting right up next to Madigan and hitting you with its tail stinger. 17 to hit?
Nope.
I have a plus 14 and I didn't hit you. uh,
Plus
Okay.
14. Jesus Christ.
purple worms,
It's a big
man.
worm.
Incursion, you're up.
First thing we're gonna yell rage. Well, we're gonna be like, and then go into a rage.
You rage.
Gonna make sure I actually have the thing turned on real quick before I do anything else.
Thank you.
Yes, I do. And then Ecthys comes out. I charge in. and just kind of, hey, open that gullet. And just with the recklessness that I am, swing.
Okay. By the way, Brenna, I made a mistake. Your acid damage is negated, so please heal yourself for 26 points. That acid is only if you are inside the creature.
Okay.
Okay, Ekthys swings. Unfortunately, neither one of those are going to hit.
There. I swing again.
Or 14 is not going to hit, I'm sorry.
Oh, did I not do? Oh, wow, that was terrible. Sorry. I'm doing reckless, but for some reason, it
Just roll
only
again.
rolled a single die.
That's fine.
How about 29?
29 will definitely hit.
Is now marked by my spirit, so if it attacks anyone else, it has disadvantage, and if it does hit someone else besides me, that damage is they have resistance against the damage from them.
Okay, so it's only the slashing and the rage since you're not cleaving. So
Correct.
it's only 16. Okay, and disadvantage
Yes,
on
sir.
anybody else except for you, and anybody else has resistance. Everybody else, remember all that he just said, because I'm going to forget.
Gotcha.
I'll remind.
Thank you.
And that's turn because that was 2 attacks and all the fun stuff. All right.
Gotcha. Maresh, you're up.
All right, so first thing, I'm gonna GTFO.
Okay, it is going to get an attack of opportunity against you because it has range. So it's going to use its tail singer against you. 24 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
I need for you to roll me a
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
I was going to use my reaction to use Spirit Shield to reduce the damage by 2d6.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll me a con save, please, Maresh. Okay, Maresh, you are taking
Ooh, but isn't
15,
that also,
59.
Is that also +2 because of the Archmage roll?
Yeah, that's true. So you do save. Do you not have it attuned?
I do.
It's calculated in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I know it is calculated in there because I did test it. Just make sure that you're attuned to it.
Yep.
Okay, you are taking 59 points of damage.
Cool.
All right, and now you have a full turn. Oh, no, wait. He gets resistance against this, right? Resistance against all damage or just against piercing or whatever?
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, that attack should be at disadvantage because it's not attacking me.
Does 18 hit your armor class, Maresh?
Yes.
And then
Okay.
they get resistance to damage plus the Spirit Shield.
Okay, so 16, half of 16 is 8. Half of the poison is 20. 28 points of total damage because of Incursion's cool.
All right, sick. That hurt.
What do you
You
want to
just
do?
see like ghostly spirits just fly around you, and just kind of just looks like old tieflings with big axes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and do this then. We're gonna cast Summon Draconic Spirit.
There it is.
You're going to do it. Okay,
I'm gonna
you
have-
have to maintain that for me because I'm not going to remember any of this.
Yep.
So we're having kaiju battle.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have it take on the form of a metallic dragon, so it gets poison resistance, and I also will be sharing that.
Okay. This is your metallic dragon? I found this photo when somebody was just like, I want to polymorph this polymorph, and then polymorph again, and polymorph again. And I'm like, fine, you have this guy. Seemed to go over pretty well. Dragon Spirit. Controlled by everybody. So 50 hit points, and I think it's a 18 armor class based on what's written here.
You also need to roll a d20 for the robe.
You disrobe if you roll a 1.
That meets it because it's a level 5 spell plus 1, so I'm good.
Yep. You are not exhausted.
Sweet. And I will simply tell the dragon to move down here. And it takes its turn immediately after mine, so I am done. And now it will attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it inside roll 20.
Spell attack to hit.
26 does hit.
And it gets 2 bite and claw attacks and 1 breath weapon.
Either 2 bite and a claw or a breath weapon.
What did it say? Oh. Well, there we go. 2 bite and claws.
So you need to roll me 3 spell attack rolls if you're going to do 2 bite and claws.
Okay.
Okay, the 16 is going to miss, but the 25 will hit. The first one's 6 to hit. The next one's 6 points of damage. The next one's 6 points of damage. Go ahead and roll me the last one. The only 2. I'm sorry. So 12 points of damage total. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Nabera, it's now your turn. And Minde.
Okay, so I am going to actually move here and send Minde over here.
How far can Minde move?
I just had it up. Unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of me.
Okay. Meow.
And for my action, that's actually my action was to have her there.
Okay. Bonus
But I
action?
have two attacks per action is 2. So no, that's my action. Bonus action.
Remember, everybody, we're getting very close to time, so think about what you're going to be doing on your next turn before it comes up.
I'm gonna actually, my bonus action is gonna command Minde to attack the worm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll those attacks. An 18 is just enough to hit. Roll the damage for Minde's attack. 5, okay.
Plus, says 5 piercing damage plus PB damage of a type determined by the draconic acids. Not sure what that means. Oh, proficiency bonus. Sorry.
What is your proficiency bonus?
3 if we're all...
Okay, so that's 8 total points of damage. Nabera, is that your turn? This bonus action, movement?
Yes.
Brenna, you're up. You are being devoured.
Okay. Well, for my bonus action, I want to drink my anti-acid stuff. I gotta find it in my bag.
The
Okay.
neutralizing powder.
Neutralizing
I
powder.
was trying to. Okay, so I'm gonna drink that.
Okay.
Bonus action. Question.
So at the start of your turn, you are going to take 18 points of acid damage. And then you are going to become resistant to acid. So you're under the restrained property, but you can still
Yeah,
take
so
your turn.
Okay. Question.
What's up?
Because they're within 5 feet of the worm, does that still give me pack tactics? So that it negates the disadvantage, just makes it a straight roll.
I'm going to have to say no because you're swallowed. You're
Can I
in,
go
you're
reckless
in the
then?
worm. Yeah, that's fine. You can go reckless.
Okay, then I'm go reckless to negate it. And then I'm going to attack the worm twice.
Okay. $17, unfortunately, is not going to hit. 22 will, though, for 18 points of slashing damage. Nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Madigan, it's now your turn.
All right. So I am going to try to grab its tail or something that I can touch and cast Nerve Pulse.
Okay. Cast at 4th level, so that is 5d12.
Let's go.
Do I do that? Okay, I'll just do the 3 here.
52 points of non-lethal damage as you zap and you tase this purple worm.
Tase me, bro.
And I'm going to stay right there. Don't have a bonus action, so that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Out of all the things that I made, that's my favorite spell. Just because it just doesn't kill anybody. It just zaps them, but it does plenty of damage. Okay. This guy, a little bit upset that everybody is around him, is first going to bite Incursion. 22 to hit.
I believe that hit.
Okay, I need for you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. You are going to take 11 points of piercing damage regardless.
Is this part of danger sense as well?
Yes. You do see him like coming down a bunch at you.
No.
No, 19.
Okay, 19, perfect. So you are not swallowed. Okay. Now it is going to use its stinger against you. You attacked recklessly, didn't you?
Why, yes, I did. You want to roll that bite attack again?
Sure. It doesn't do anything different.
Got
Tail
it.
stinger. 25 to hit.
Oh boy, that hit.
Okay, I need a con save, please.
We love to see it. 24.
Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage plus 24 points of poison damage.
Both of those were already halved.
I just have them.
Got it. 'Cause
Piercing,
I'm
piercing because of rage, poison because you succeeded on the saving throw.
Roger that.
Oh, I see a healing yodel has been thrown in for Maresh.
Yep.
4 points to Maresh.
Paw.
Okay. That is this
Should I-
creature's turn. It is not going to move. Incursion, you're up.
All right. Bonus action, greater healing potion, because ouchie.
Okay, 4d4 plus 4.
$15 points.
15 points. It's a good potion.
I was like, I chug it like Thor, smash the glass, and then uppercut it recklessly again.
Okay.
But with a scythe, not my fist, because yeah.
Got it. Understood.
You know what? We're gonna risk the biscuit. We're gonna make this one great weapon master, so -5 to the total.
-5. Got it.
17 wouldn't hit, huh?
17's not going to hit. I'm sorry. It's just below.
All right, risk it. ×2. Let's go. Natural
Nice.
20.
All right, that's
Ooh.
definitely going to hit. Okay, let me see that damage.
So that's plus 10 damage to that. We negate the cleaving shenanigan.
Yeah. So 11 plus 3, that's 14. Plus 2, that's 16. Plus 3, that's 19. Because you have brutal critical.
Yeah. And then plus 10 on top of that because of Great Weapon Master.
29 points of slashing damage.
Yes.
This thing's looking really bloody.
Can I? Oh wait, I used the bonus action because I believe if I crit with Great Weapon Master, I would have been able to make attack with a bonus action.
Sorry.
Yeah, I already used my bonus action to drink a potion. Curses. Oh well.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Maresh, you're up.
Okay, fire. We are going to cast ourselves a 4th level Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
It's cloudy and daggery.
That's going to be right on the head of this worm.
You got it. Okay. Brenna has total cover by this. From this, by the way, it's actually in the description of this creature. So 22 points of slashing damage on it. There's no way it can dodge it. It just happens.
Yep. Love this spell.
The spell is ridiculously good. So underrated.
And we're also, bonus action, going to pop a healing potion.
Okay. Open up. You're gonna open up the lunchbox and have the juice box.
Yep.
Okay. Marisha, you gonna move?
Nope, I'm going to stay right here, but I will tell the dragon to move right up here so it's got flanking.
Okay.
And on its turn, we're going to go ahead and roll those attacks.
Okay. Go ahead.
2 spell attacks.
Don't forget these are at advantage. So hold down your left control. So the 18 will hit. So that's 1 attack. Next one's a 25. I'm sorry. It's left shift. Left shift. I told you wrong. And 1 more. 28 will hit. Okay, so 3 hits. Go ahead and roll damage 3 times. Seven, 8. That's 15. 1 more. 21 points of damage. Real rough.
And that will be all.
Okay, Nebera, it's now your turn.
Okay, I am going to take 2 shots with my longbow.
Okay, you are in melee, so this is going to be a disadvantage.
So which one is that again?
Left control. Okay, natural 1's going to miss. And 9's going to miss.
Okay.
Bonus action?
Bonus action. I am going to have Mende take a bite as well.
Okay, roll an attack from Minde. Brenna, you're on deck, followed by Madigan. 15, unfortunately, is not going to hit.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to just stay where I am.
Okay. Brenna, you are going to start.
I'm still stuck sitting here, so I'm gonna smack him twice.
Okay.
Recklessly.
15 points of acid damage. That's halved from 31. Okay, and make those attacks. It's just straight rolls.
That hurt.
Sorry. This one, unfortunately, just stuck inside. 23 will hit. 19 points of slashing damage. Okay.
And bonus action, I'm going to drink one of my healing potions.
Okay, you pop a potion.
Carving this thing up from the inside out.
Like Drax.
7 points of 7 points of healing. Okay, Madigan, it's now your turn.
All right, Madigan looking around and seeing people taking damage. She is going to cast, as a bonus action, Mass Healing Word
Okay.
at 4th level.
Everybody except for Brenna gets 11 points of healing.
And then for action, we're going to do Toll the Dead.
Okay, wisdom save. Not very wise. 1. All right. 12 points of necrotic damage. As you bong, you watch the massive thing start to wave and sway. And it falls. As it falls, you notice that it falls into the lava. Tail first.
Uh-oh.
It is unconscious because of the 52 points of non-lethal damage.
Yo!
We got to get Brenna out.
All right. Madigan, that's your action and bonus action. Do you want to move?
I'm going to try to move, I guess, closer to where the mouth of the thing to try to see if I can get Brenna whenever possible.
Okay,
And that's going to be my whole movement.
Got it.
Or
Okay,
my whole turn.
now it is its turn. It is burning, so it is going to take 20 d10, which is awesome.
And I guess since it moved over, it's not going to get hit by my cloud of daggers anymore.
I'm sorry, it's 10 d10. 10 d10. 45 points of burning damage that is being swallowed in lava. It's still alive, surprisingly. Incursion,
damn.
you're up.
Is the mouth like towards me at all?
I will say that the tail is in the lava and the mouth is like slowly sliding off the side. So here's the edge. Here's the worm. It's slowly sliding.
Got it. I'm going to let go of Ecthis. It disappears from my hands, and I'm gonna try to grab Fangs and just rage grab and just yell into, "Get out of there!"
So you're gonna try to slow its sinking.
Yes.
Roll me a strength check. This is at advantage because you're raging.
Nub Muffins, look in the chat and see what Horasenyo just said.
Okay. Damn it, Horse.
That was a 12.
You start skidding and your feet can't find purchase, and you start going down with it.
Oh.
Maresh, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I got a plan. We're gonna cast Enlarge Reduce on this thing. We're
Are
gonna
you going to
shrink
enlarge it, or? Okay.
We're gonna shrink it down so it's
My
easier for
goodness!
incursion.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
She's small. It only goes down one size.
Being inside of a deflating balloon.
It's better than falling into lava.
Okay.
And this should make it easier for him to pull it back.
It is now smaller. Brenna, you are considered incapacitated, as it is now so constricted that you are now suffocating. So you are inside of its throat, and it is crushing you. Oh, we got a healing yodel coming in for Brenna. 3. Okay. Maresh, bonus action?
I will just have the dragon also grab onto the corpse and try to pull it in.
Okay. Got it. Roll me a strength check for the dragon.
Scroll all the way up.
Okay.
That work?
Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Also going to reach out and try to grab incursion, actually, like chain pull.
Okay. So I'll allow
To
for
help
one of
pull.
two things. I will allow you to either give it for the help action so that incursion has super advantage, which allows him to roll 3 times and takes the highest of the 3. Or I'm going to allow you to roll a strength check. What do you want to do?
I was gonna have me do it.
Okay, you go ahead and roll me a strength check. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
As you do that, you lift Incursion straight up and he loses his footing. Incursion, you're only going to get a straight roll, so it's going to be the one on the left-hand side for the next one.
Got it.
Brenna, it's now your turn.
I'm incapacitated, so I don't think I can do a dang thing.
I need for you to please roll me a strength check at disadvantage. This is to try to struggle your way upwards. Okay, this time you're able to like claw your way and you get probably about 2 or 3 feet up towards the front of its mouth. But you are going to continue to be acidified and crushed. So 8 points of acid damage, 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Healing Yodel is being sent your way. 4 points of healing on top of that. Brenna, you're about 15 feet away from the front. Madigan, it's your turn.
Madigan's gonna move in and try to help. Would it be possible to help Incursion at this point, or because he's lost his footing?
I will say if you
She's gonna
help,
try to just.
if you help Incursion, it will allow Incursion to roll at advantage as normal.
Okay, then that's what she's gonna do.
Bonus action?
Bonus action is going to be. I'm checking real quick. All of my heals are someone who I can see. Crap. I think that is probably gonna be it. I don't think I have a bonus action. No, I'll activate spiritual weapon. That's what I'll do.
Okay, the spiritual weapon goes up. We'll just say that it's there.
Yep.
Is there anything special
That's it.
you want to do with the spiritual weapon?
No, not yet. Just wanted to have it out.
Okay, the back end of the purple worm is now melting away. And it is 100% dead.
Is it getting any lighter?
A bit. But now you also have a lava-beared, like, boiling worm. Incursion. What do you want to do? It's dead, but we're not out of initiative. The danger's not over.
Got it. I have a question. If I use an item that's going to be my action instead of the instead of trying to like lift this thing out of the lava,
Depends on what it is.
I was thinking about using the 15-foot extendable pole to shove it down its gullet.
That would be
Try to
that would be your action.
be the action. All right. Full biscuit or we'll do the strength contest, and then we'll try it on the next
Okay, roll me a strength
So
check at
I might-
advantage.
event. 18.
Okay. Your feet find purchase, but you're still being dragged down. Okay. Maresh.
I'm going to use create or destroy water to create 10 gallons of water and try and like douse the area around the worm. You know, like how when lava meets water, it turns into obsidian in Minecraft. One,
Okay, those are totally
Try-
different physics
try-
than the ones that
try.
are going through my head.
try and stop it from sinking.
So, I'm not saying that that's not a good way to go about it, but the way that like water and lava goes is that you don't make obsidian, you just make flash steam. So, would that have changed your mind?
Yeah. If we wanna
Okay.
do that, then
I totally dig your Minecraft idea, but I don't think it would have given you what you wanted. And I don't want to take that cool moment from you.
in that case, I'll just go over and try to help lift them. My strength's not much, but I can try.
Okay. Your strength has been better than everyone else's so far. So you grab, and as this happens, it stops going into the lava. Nabera, it's your turn.
Oh, my dragon too. It's also pulling in.
Okay, have it do that thing, Nabera.
I'm gonna give advantage and help incursion. And have incursion roll it.
Okay, Incursion, you now have super advantage. Brenna,
I'm doing
You're
whatever
going-
to try to climb.
okay, go ahead and roll me a strength check at disadvantage. You're going to take 10 points of acid damage and 12 points of crushing damage. But you do get yourself another 5 feet. You're about 10 feet away from the gullet. Okay, Madigan,
Did
you're
you
up.
say that was 10?
10 and 12, yes. So 22.
All right. Madigan's action is going to be to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Okay.
Um,
That
and
is
then-
16 points of healing to everybody except for Brenna.
It heals people even if you can't see them.
Oh, is that the case?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Wounds
the
are
only one.
one that appears in a circle radius, everyone.
Nice. All right, got it. Thank you very much for clarifying that for me. I didn't know that.
Thank you.
All the clerics I've ever played, I've never gotten this far. Okay.
So, so bonus action with my spiritual weapon. Can I get it to attack the back end of this creature with the force damage to see if it'll push it up our way?
Yes.
Like flipping the truck.
How do I do the thing?
The bonus action spiritual weapon thing.
Yeah, it's 2d8 plus 4. I might just have to do that manually.
Yeah,
I'm
just go ahead
stubborn.
and do that. Just go ahead and roll 2d8, and then I'll add 4 in my head. Okay, so 15 points. You watch it making a horrible squelching noise. It does seem to help. Okay,
Alright,
that's your
that's it.
action. Okay. Worm's dead. Incursion.
super duper advantage suplex throw.
Go ahead and hold right shift and click.
Yay!
22.
There's a
And as you rip this thing, it was... And you rip it back. And you're able to get a little bit of purchase on it. About another 5 feet of it comes up. You're still not out of the woods yet. Maresh, what do you want to do?
How close is Brenna to like the mouth of this thing? Can I see her?
10 feet. And no, you cannot. But you can see something struggling within its throat.
Then I will just continue to try and lift it up.
Okay. A natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
You guys just... You're like screaming with all of your might not to lose somebody else. Nabera, you're up.
And there's the dragon's roll.
I'm gonna continue to give incursion help.
Okay. With that, you all feel just a little bit more of the worm on your side and not falling down as much. Brenna, strength saving throw, please. Disadvantage.
Advantage?
Disadvantage. What is the save? Okay, Brenna, you're going to take 8 points of acid damage and 12 points of crushing damage. But you do get 5 feet up, and you all can see Brenna's horns now starting to appear. And they're reachable. Madigan, it's now your turn.
Madigan's gonna try to reach in and grab her horns and pull her out by her head.
Strength check. Okay. You start to pull, and it's the weirdest... Nope, not going to go there. It's just, you're definitely pulling super, super hard. Incursion.
You grew up on a farm, you know.
Yeah, I know. Incursion, you're up.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Super advantage. So, right shift. You're doing the same thing as Madigan, or you're doing what you did before?
I am trying to grab Brenna at this point.
Okay. You reach in super quickly, and as that happens, you feel the purple worm start to skid backwards. You grab Brenna, and as you do, you... And Brenna just... As you
As I do, I let go. I let go of the worm.
As that happens, everybody else lets go of the worm. The worm falls back into the lava, and all of a sudden, you smell barbecue. And you all survive.
It's like that whole... It's kind of like just the role play it. As like I grab and let go, I kind of like that whole trust fall. I fall backwards with like holding Brenna in a small little kobold form, and just go, not today. No barbecue kobold, right?
Okay, so Brenna, like he pulls her out. Her brain's not working. She thinks she's dying. And she literally, like the second she's clear, pushes off and kisses him right in the face. Like just flings into his face and kisses all over him. Oh my god, you're my hero! You're gonna die!
They hurt too. They hurt. Oh, hello.
No. It was all encouragement.
What are you talking about? Thank you.
I'll give incursion a wink.
And with that, you all find yourselves in grapple spell. As you all
Dragon
slowly...
voice. Oh, dragon voice.
It's all right.
Like Santuia just showed up.
I just kissed incursion. She's like, oh, I'm gonna be here for this.
I take it we're out of initiative, right?
You're out of initiative. Yeah, everything's fine now. As you all finish up this fight, dust each other off, and like, oh my goodness, what a lovely moment. You all happen to come across Crackle's bow, and as you look out front, there is many sailors many merchants that are all in perfectly square kiosks. Each one has a perfectly square box that holds a perfectly square item. You go and you find one that seems to be selling rough cut items. Rough cut gems. They look at you and say, "What do you need?"
Diamonds.
500
At least
gold for that
300
diamond.
gold worth.
300 gold that diamond.
Is it just
We'll
the
take-
one, or do you have more?
I have 3.
We'll take all 3.
900 gold, please.
I will present the gold.
Give it to me, please.
I place it in your hand.
Thank
Here
you.
you go.
Here are the 3 diamonds.
Much obliged.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're all covered in acid and just beat the shit. And he's just like the most in and out like diamond purchase. It's like buying ice at like in the summer.
By the cleanest member of the party, probably.
There was literally no emotion on any of that any of that Duragar's face. It was in, out, business done.
Love it.
Okay, and with that, we are at the end of our session. Thank you guys very, very much for not killing Britta.
We tried very hard.
Not
I-
chicken
And I'm like, oh my god, you're making a worm with me in it!
I didn't think
That would have
it
been
would crush you.
that would be an interesting kill counter. Squishy worm or lava.
I would put it in the kill counter. I would put it in just like it wouldn't be the Ravenous and Black Irish 19.
You've done the same
Killed
thing
the
for my
biggest fan.
sacrifices.
Oh,
It's not the same thing. Anyway, we're going to be rating Critical Role. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you, Nub Muffins, Black Irish 19, Rose Kai Kai, Carrots 87, and Nuggets for a
And
wonderful, wonderful session again.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
It was
Thank you.
a lot of
It
fun.
was really fun.
It
I'm
was a
sorry
good-
for almost crushing you to death.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You know, it's
Okay.
been a good day when you get to say that.
Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Remember, this VOD is going to be up tomorrow, around about 10:30 p.m. I'll also be putting it into my Discord, link at the top. Thank you guys very, very much for all the subs. This is getting us that much closer to an Art Commission giveaway. You guys have been fantastic, and I miss you all, but it's so good to have a break, and it's even better to come back after a really, really good one. Thank you guys so very, very much. Enjoy Critical Role and whatever they're doing tonight. Cheers!
Bye.
Okay. We're rated.
Woo!
The last thing I saw in the chat was Horacinio said, Naresh, new BBEG.
Yeah.
I've done that before. I've made players into the big bad evil guy, and I sent other adventurers against them. That's when people get a little bit too evil, and they're just like, no, it'd just be really cool. And it's like, you know that's an orphanage. And it's like, yeah, but it's got wood that I can burn.
I did not realize we were still going to be able to do like the whole diamond purchase thing at the end. I was sort of surprised when we encountered them, and I was like, "Oh, okay, there's still some role play." Okay.
They were literally watching us die.
Yeah.
for every time I heard that line. Anyway,
Yeah, Duragar and Swift Neblin, or sorry, Duragar specifically, nothing there. Completely emotionless.
Just
The wa-
business.
All business. It's like, this does not benefit me. This is not useful. This is not utilitarian. I don't need it. Like that's just like that. Anyway,
it.
did you guys have fun?
Oh, yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Love roleplay games. Roleplay sessions.
Absolutely.
I have definitely missed all this.
Well, I'm glad to have
Me
you back.
too.
Brenda got to put on a prom dress and kiss her prince in the same episode. Come on. Also almost lying.
I am here for this. I love
Yes.
this story.
I have been
If we
waiting
don't
to
see
use
this
that.
getting
Go ahead.
parsed out in the roleplay channel over the next week, I would be very sad.
It's okay.
Y'all got to talk about it.
I've been waiting to use that clip for so long. I've wanted to use that sound for so long. Hopefully that came
I
through.
think it just. I don't think it
did
did.
not. You cut out.
Oh, no, that's fine. It's going to come through the other thing. So just watch
Yep.
the VOD.
Yeah. Yes.
With the VOD, it'll be a lot better, but I guess it doesn't send when I'm streaming. Voice mod just updated today, so that's why I was extra late. Because it was literally, every time it updates, it doesn't just like, hey, we updated in the background. No, I have to download and reinstall the whole damn thing.
Oh.
It's very frustrating.
Should
Okay.
we acquire XP for Purple Dragon thingy?
Mm-hmm. Your experience points for today are 1,735. No, they're not. Hang on. It's just purple worm. Your experience points for today are 2,150.
430 experience each.
That's definitely not right.
That's fine.
It's
Was it
21,000.
100?
21,000.
21,000. Oh, I thought you meant 2,000. Hold on.
Yeah.
21,000, and what was the change?
21,050.
And that's 4,210 each.
4,210. Okay.
Nice.
All right, guys. Congratulations. Great job. Wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful night. And I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.